Wait.
Well, that was fine.
It's fine.
It's good now?
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. I just only had to reset every fucking input into it. So, you know the program I'm using? To capture
The add-on?
the add-on.
Yeah.
It's beta mode, so it's it's just a bug.
Yeah, okay.
I had to remove the source and then add the source back.
Wait. Terry,
Yeah.
can you speak at your normal volume?
Sure. I'm currently looking at my main screen, speaking at my normal volume.
Okay, that should be okay. You might have been just a little bit quiet speaking.
Yeah, when I'm turned to the left, all the way to my other screen.
I can still turn him up a little bit if you'd
Yeah,
like.
I'd say turn him up a little bit.
Well, that's rare. Usually I'm way
I
too
know,
loud.
I know, but no, this time I found.
Alright, Terry, you're up by 17%.
Well, checking.
Yep, that sounds good.
Yeah, okay.
Lee, can you talk?
Reddit, I'm not loud.
No. Okay. What do you want? I am talking.
I'm just seeing if
I'm
you're
talking.
Okay, that sounds fine to me.
He's fine?
Yeah.
Cool.
It all sounds good.
Okay. I need to take dark vision because I always regret it. I can't see shit.
Oh my god. Dark Vision, the spell is getting prepped.
Or you can just try and find some goggles of night.
Yeah, that's easy. Easy. Magic item, easy. Okay, just go find one.
You guys don't even have one yet. Thank you very much.
No, not yet. Okay.
What do you mean I do?
Continue.
Huh?
We continue on Rizurika.
Yep.
Well, start again because it was like 3 words in. Last session, we continued on moving towards the capital after defeating the hags. So we were back on the road. Moving towards, we started to see more activity with people and less of the creepy dead animal shit. Presumably because no hags anymore. Anyway, people traveling, merchants, yada yada yada, that all sort, being really cautious of us because we're a really weird group of people. Understandable. Still gonna try and befriend them. And we head to a small town. We don't honestly do much within this town since it's just a passing rest here, go next sort of situation. So we go into the tavern, try and see if there's anything weird about, but honestly, not that much until we do hear that, children kidnappings are going on here too. People are kind of bummed out because their children have been stolen for presumably being magical. But, and that, I think we get a few more details of that, but other than that, not that much going on. Do a bit of mucking around, do a bit of talking, do a bit of insane harp playing, and people are just a little bit happier here. We rest for the night, and we continue on our journey, heading again towards the capital. We arrive at the capital, and then comes the big old question of, where's the dude we need to find? Originally, we we're going to just sort of talk around or have a look at some clues and such, since he is, a noble, so shouldn't be too hard to find. But luckily, Spark comes up with the fact that, he knows some underground people that are good at finding people, so we'll just use that option instead. So now we've got to go to the next situation of how do we find a person to find a person? I can't remember. I think we just really ask around, which heads us to the dance floor.
I knew the place.
Okay. Never mind. Spark knew where to find him. We go to a dance club. I'm just gonna call it. And it's closed and opens at 7 p.m. We're a bit like, oh no, what do we do here before we knock? Excuse you. I saw that. Before we knock. And it is opened up by, at least by Eyewise, a very gruff-looking man, as he looks down at us and, what questions, what do we want? Do we just go, hey, we want to talk to the contact? Yep.
The contact?
Yes. because we have a job for him. Wasn't that how we refer to him?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay.
That's how everyone knows him. He is the contact.
Cool. So he's like, right, okay, come back at 7, and hands us a piece of paper with dance moves on it. So we take it and we continue just doing things around the city, whether it be... I honestly don't remember what we did around the city before then, but I feel like we did something important. No, I don't remember. Anyway, 7 p.m. comes around. We go back to the dance floor. We talk. We wait in line. A very buff guard. That was the dude originally at the door. He's a buff elf. Go in. We jam it out on the dance floor after sadly Stan did not jam it out. And then get the attention of a man who bumps into Uku and slips a note. We all go to the balcony, at which the note tells us to go, and we meet him, the contact. He pretty much says, hey, you guys gonna have to pay me a lot or do something just as meaningful because you guys are kind of wanted by the group that wants all the magical people dead, captured. So, go on. What are you gonna give me? How meaningful is this to you? How are you gonna make it worth our while? We each give our reasoning of why we think he should take on that job, and he basically drops the act and goes, yeah, I don't like him either, and I kind of want to protect this noble dude too, so yeah, I'll work with you guys as long as you do a couple jobs, or a job for me. We agree. I think we don't exactly know what the job is, and we don't know whether it will align with our morals, but we're gonna do it anyway. And he...
What morals?
Some, maybe morals. And he basically invites / is going to party crash us into a party / meeting of nobles and people, at which this particular noble that has been contacting Kazan will be. I forgot his name, I'm gonna be honest. At
Who's
which, the noble that's been contacting Kazan.
Leocas.
Leocas. Every time I hear that, I'm thinking it's something else. Where do I hear that name? Something else.
I know. As soon as I started saying it out loud, all I get vibes is that it's an NPC from Brown's campaign, and it annoys me.
Anyway, which is our primary objective. He's like, okay, just go there, dress nicely, you know, a bit of snooping and such, but that's gonna be a way of getting to talk to him. Be careful though, because, you know, magic ain't too fun here, and other situations, and nobles probably don't want weird people like us there. And that's pretty much it. He'll tell us more information when we need to do his quest and when the party will be. For now, we get prepared and we rest. I believe it's like tomorrow or something. Oh yeah, he's an otter, by the way, the contact. That's cool. Anyway, we end the session sleeping in a nearby tavern, or inn, should I say, as we await or prepare ourselves for the party. Yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
You're resting at the Limping Rooster.
Nice.
Yes. Which you do have access to the handout with all of the names of the places here in this town.
Oh,
note.
sweet.
I have a lot of handouts. Yes. So you have 2 days until this party that has been organized. I suggest preparing your spells for that event, Lee, rather than just
Yeah, that's what I'm
day
doing.
by day. Yeah, just checking. And for the sake of brevity, I'll just assume that you have whatever spell you want to cast ready. on the day beforehand, so this if anything is needed.
Can't choose my spells after every rep.
No, you're playing a
Okay.
wall. That's just to
Okay,
make things easy for you and me.
So do we know? So we know the building that the guy's in,
Yes,
and do we know what he looks like?
you have not gotten. I don't think you got a description. Did you guys ask for it? I don't remember.
Of what, sorry?
A description of Leokas?
I
think we did.
I don't. Did we? I feel like he would have given it if we did, wouldn't he?
I think we asked Kazan, not.
Yeah.
I think you're
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Because Kazan, and obviously that can't be a thing because Kazan is blind.
Yeah, Kazan is blind. He said he can't. Yeah, I don't think you ever asked the contact for that information. So
Because
No.
I could have used Animal Messenger to contact him, but yeah, we don't. I don't know what he looks like, so I can't do that.
Either way, I would have disagreed with it because we're keeping a low profile.
Yeah.
I'm paused. I knew I was forgetting something.
That's alright. I'm sure you won't be too hard to find. There's two ways we can do it still. One, we can try and look for it through records of a noble name. And two, simply asking. Because I think a general description of one of the nobles of the city isn't going to be too horribly
I
difficult
think
to
our
find.
plan was to go to the library anyway.
Well, let's do that.
I think Stan
Yeah, I
wanted
kinda
to
need to do
search
that.
something about the ley lines.
Yeah, ley lines.
I don't think my mic picked me up just then. It didn't go green. So, you're going to the library, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Okie dokie. You'll head to the library. It is a well presented, but clearly one of the older buildings here. It's kept up. There is genuine upkeep to it, but it has seen better days. It's as simple. It's got a little rocking chair out front and a little veranda area. There you see an older woman there doing her knitting. As you all approach, and she looks up. Oh, you're not regulars to this bookstore.
Yeah.
Quite the exotic bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty from pretty far away. That's for sure.
Yeah. So, plays with the glasses. Let me get a good look at you. We've got a small turtle person. And what be your name?
I am Stan.
Ah. And we've got a fire ganassi. I've seen a few of you come through here and every now and then. You have to wear gloves though, apologies. A lot of you folk tend to burn the books.
My hands are not fire.
Here's some gloves. Holds out some gloves. Knitted.
Oh, wow. You know, free gloves.
And what be your name?
I'm Spark.
Yes. And bit of a rare species, I will do say so myself. If an axolotl, yes?
Yeah. That's me.
Wonderful. And your name is
My name, you can call me Uku.
Uk. And a blind person. A person that's more blind than me by the looks of it. And yeah, that's the most accurate description you can give the
I
guy.
was like, it's a lot of races and then a disability.
Oh shit, I can't get in the voice again.
Sorry.
Oh yeah.
And what be your name? Fuck. And what be your name, good sir? Name is Kazan, ma'am. Wonderful, wonderful. And you're all looking to enter on this fine morning?
Yes.
That's who you are.
Right. Then let me guide you in and I'll give you a brief tour, I could say. And she gets up, grabbing her cane from the side of her rocking chair, and just walks over, opens the door, enters, holds the door open for you all to enter.
Oh.
What do you think? Oh, scan through.
When I walk in, I'll hold the door so everyone else can come in, so she doesn't have to hold the door.
She's like still holding it for a second longer, but she's like, "Oh, how kind," and walks over into a more open reading room. There's bean bags in there. The inside's very warm, very comfy. You can tell that this is where a lot of maintenance is, and everything is well kept. You can see writing in multiple different languages for each section, telling you what is in this part, stuff like that. Is that a cat? Lee?
Don't.
Oh, it's
Is
a
it-
snoring cat. Sorry.
If there's a cat, you see a snoring cat on a rocking chair on the inside now. I was confirming that so I could make it canon. It's a fat tabby cat.
Yes.
Well, welcome to my humble abode and bookstore.
Got a lot of books, lady.
Certainly hope so. Now, we do renting. However, I would request that they stay within the city. We have had some people get quite the late fee because they had to travel outside of the city.
That's okay. I honestly, I don't even know if they're leaving this room.
But yes, over here is histories. Diving deep into that, it's subcategorized into town history, city history, state history. Global history is at the end of that aisle. Over here is more cultural aspects, things. Goes on about races and their abilities. Over here is the most used section. It's for adventurers. Monster descriptions, monster abilities. There's a whole section derived of just one book, Mordenkainen's. A really, really famous book, that one. That's quite popular.
Would you happen to has any books on archaeology?
Archaeology? Well, yes, that's a smaller section over there. Don't go in that far corner, though.
Why is that?
Those are for the special people. It's
I'm looking at Kazan.
It's the. He doesn't know that. It's for the fiction, non-fiction people. Is the polite way to say it, I suppose.
Non-fiction people?
It's a non.
It's a little bit on the erotic side.
Ah.
Oh, I understand.
Forever will be canon that there's going to be a smut section in every bookshelf. Bookshelf?
Every bookshelf, there's a hidden book. It's canon, you said it. There's one book on every single bookshelf. That's always an erotic book. Fucking, it's canon.
But if there's anything specific, I am more than happy to help. I will be here, waiting.
Is there anything on the history of the city?
Indeed, that's in the history section on the left, first shelf.
There you go. I will go and hurry up to that.
I'm gonna go look at archaeology books. Specifically, I want to look at like ancient burial sites around the city, or like dig sites that unearthed like artifacts and stuff.
Mm-hmm. And Stan.
I'm gonna try to find stuff on ley lines, but I don't know how successful I'm gonna be.
That one you will be guided to an area of it's called the natural section.
Gonna
Okay,
get
and
so much use out of that herbalism kit.
A brief scan of even the titles can tell you that this is more not just the natural section. It's a bit of a cover as far as a naming convention goes to hide the fact that this is there's a little bit of magic talk here.
yeah,
But
Can
naturally,
I-
of course, heavily sensitized.
yeah, I'm trying to think.
Well, I'll give you the moment to think, and we'll go to start with Uku.
I want to get a general idea of the nobles that I will be encountering.
Ah, so family history of the city.
Yeah, I'll be
Okay.
pretty much noble history is what I'll be focusing on.
Okay. Subcategory of a subcategory.
Mm-hmm.
Make an investigation check. Will you be asking
Jesus.
for help?
Can I ask help from the actual lady that lives in this place?
Yes.
I'll be asking for help. Her help.
You'll get advantage on your check.
Gaming, because that's no.
That advantage gave you one. So you're not going to get with a 9. You're obviously still going to get something. She's helping you, but you're not going to find anything of like. You're not going to find the minor nobility here, or anything recent. But the old families are well documented. The most noteworthy. Where's my? Oh, that's because I'm not in the handouts. I was in the right thing. Most notable, of course, being Duchess Salia family history.
Are they the leaders of this place?
Indeed, the Duchess Salia
Yeah.
is who is in charge of the whole duchy, and this is the capital where she resides in the castle.
Sorry, I'm having trouble remembering. Was she one of the people that was going to be at this place?
No, she was not.
It was not. Okay.
Her entry is just the most notable and the most well documented because stuff like that. Just a brief overview of that. Even you know about tieflings. It's randomly generated. It's not per person. Every single member of her family have always been tieflings.
Interesting.
That's literally the first thing you learn, even if you don't continue looking at the book. That is
Which that is in this world odd?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's
Sorry, Sarah. Yes, in this world, it's random.
Yeah.
You can have, yeah. I see where you're going with it. Yeah.
because
Just because you have two
is-
tiefling parents does not mean you turn into a tiefling.
Yeah, cool. Because I know that's different depending on who you ask and what campaign you're in.
Exactly. Yeah. That's how I do this one.
Yeah, no, I'm happy with that. Just need to know that. No, oh good. So it's strange.
Yes. That's a little bit strange, but I don't know if you pursue that one. That's just the first thing that you would come across.
No, I think currently, and obviously don't know, or if I don't get information on it, that's completely fair. Because I brought like shit. But I am more focusing on the nobles that will be attending, and if I can, any information on Leocas.
Straight up with that, you won't find any information on Leocas. And of the noble named individuals that were attending, only one of them is actually a local of the city.
Oh,
However, Lord Sarlach Turrenwood is most definitely a well-known name, as he is one of the closest aides to the current Empress and has been for generations, that family line.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely nothing to turn your nose up to. They are quite well-known, quite powerful. In fact, I'd say you probably get a sketch of what he looks like. Um,
Oh, he looks like a bastard.
The family have been known to be. They've always been the right hand of the duchy.
They
It's
probably have
basically a
lot of
given.
pride in that.
Indeed. It goes on about the histories. They're famed warriors, famed tacticians.
And in all the
They could be
history, have they
generals.
been heavily loyal to first in charge? Is there ever been any talk of overthrowing?
Not in the history books, no.
No, okay.
It's filled with praise, almost as if there was like a little bit of forced emphasis.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. You would also get sketches of most of the most notable members of the family line. Obviously, I'm not going to provide images for those.
Yep.
But yeah, the other ones are not part of the duchy, so I wouldn't
Yeah.
find anything on them.
No problem. That's all from
Anything specific? Oh, that's it.
Well, I'm just trying, I don't know what pathway I can go with that role.
Just ask.
Since what?
Just ask. I'll tell you.
Oh, that's what I'm just trying to mentally figure out. What would I ask for next? Go to the others while I think if that's alright.
Okay. Lee.
Well, first of all, how obvious if I cast enhanced ability on myself? How obvious is that?
Pretty obvious, but also
Uh,
no one's gonna notice here. You guys literally are the only people here.
I'll just
And the
And-
I
woman's
gotta drop a
distracted
deuce.
helping Sarah.
Exactly.
I gotta drop a
Help.
deuce.
In character dialogue. Jesus.
What?
Nothing, Sarah. It's fine.
Oh yeah. I'll just
Yeah,
go. I need to drop a deuce, and I'll just go to the toilet, cast enhanced ability, and back out.
don't need to do that, but sure. Sure. On intelligence, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Make your investigation check with advantage.
Investigation. Okay, gonna show up. Yeah.
I would say like maybe 3 hours will pass at least for this. So.
What the hell? I'm clicking investigation. It's not coming up. Yeah, come on.
Oh no, button broken.
Mm.
Where do I click? Oh, doesn't come up for me either.
So it's not even letting you roll? That's weird. That water stuff works.
Yeah, it does. Just roll a d20 plus 2 for now. Twice.
How does? Yeah.
I'll add that to the checklist of check if something's working.
Yeah.
That's gonna be real annoying, isn't it? Okay, you added. That's okay. 16, 18. Okay, 18.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're looking at ley line information, yeah?
Yes.
Location,
Yeah. Location. Just
general information.
general information for now. Yeah.
Okay. So as you know, ley lines are a force of magic. Natural magic is often the most referred to when it comes to ley lines. Often are sites of high occultism activity, often sites of high religious worship. You could even tend to find that where a church is built, subsequently, it just happens to be possibly a minor ley line intersection. It tends to people tend to be gravitated towards them. Where capitals are, you find that oftentimes they're ley lines, but those are well documented. In at least this book, Gusenhard is not, but you do find the location via that way of one that is, in fact, the capital of the Rurian theocracy is a ley line.
So does it intersect over multiple, or is it just
It is one of the
through it?
no, it's one of the major intersections on this continent.
Interesting.
In fact, it had documented is actually more intersections than even the volcano.
Interesting.
The capital being Mezzo.
Good to know. Who knows what they could do with all that natural magic? They should. They could put up some type of magic solar panels.
And for this place specifically, you would be aware that this is actually the capital of the archbishop people, that this is the religious center. So that would mean that, of course, high worship, high concentration of a religious focus. Turning it more, hold breath. You're holding a breath?
Oh, sorry, I was just checking if other things work on my character sheet.
Yeah. So in that regard, it makes sense why it's actually one of the ley lines. That such a massive country, capital, so religious centered, is focused on that one point.
Is there any information whether the ley lines shift over time, or are they static?
It is vaguely documented that the ley lines themselves do move the lines, not the intersections. The intersections stay steady, but the lines themselves do tend to move. It is theorized that they are often causes of earthquakes or tsunamis, natural occurrences such as that.
Okay. Is there any documentation of recent changes to the ley lines, or is there nothing really up to date?
Recent.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
And a lot of this, I will keep in mind, point out again, is theories. This is specifically what you would find would be more akin to one person's reflection of their studies type of journal entry book.
No, okay. Cool.
It's a very hard thing to prove when no one can see any of it.
I might have to find some professor or something that's studying it.
Other than that, the volcano.
Is there a name? Is there a name of
name attached to it?
Yeah.
No, sadly, not this one.
Is redacted or just anonymous?
It's just anonymous. What did you roll again? 18? Yeah, 18. You do find at the start of the books, it is addressed to someone, but it's the credits at the start of a book.
Okay.
To my dear loved one, so and so.
Okay, so it's nothing.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
You would assume it's literally just a first name. There's no last name attached to it or anything. So it would be terribly hard to find anything.
It's something.
Yeah, something.
Yeah, I'll have to go find a.
I imagine you're writing notes about this as well.
Yeah, I'm writing a little bit of notes.
Yeah, just a couple of notes.
Like IRL or character.
No, in character. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I'm assuming you're writing notes about this IRL.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Why are you doing this to me? Okay, cool. That's all yeah. That's everything.
Bark. Archaeology.
Yes. I'm looking for ancient artifacts. Ones that have been unearthed and ones that haven't.
How recent?
Oh, I don't know.
Because there is a fine line between what is grave robbery and archaeology.
I don't know, like ruins. Like artifacts that have been taken out of ruins or old cities that are nearby.
You talking pre-calamity? After the calamity?
Ooh, that's a good question. Yeah, let's go pre-calamity.
Pre-calamity, there is a lot less. A lot less.
If there's any.
Right.
Like, I'm trying to, I'm trying to look for something where, if we wanted, we could delve into a ruin and find something cool.
Oh yeah. I'd say in that case you'd be probably looking at up after the calamity.
Okay, after calamity then.
Anything that has been documented that exists, that is known, not necessarily hidden. Yeah, make your investigation check. You're not getting help, and you don't have enhanceability.
It's not. God damn it.
Not yet.
Damn, I should have upcasted it and casted on both of us. Fuck.
It's not letting me roll.
Is it your sheet
shit.
too?
Really? Is it that buff?
Why is it the sheet? Because Sarah's on a different one to both of you.
Okay, I'll try switching to a different sheet.
Let me switch the default sheet. It's not much
Same.
different. I think it's the sheet.
Sheet's dead.
Yeah, it
at the
must have
moment.
been an
It's died and
update.
update, yeah. I bet you it's because of the version
Okay.
11 release, and it's
Did
up.
you update it?
Yeah, it must have been.
I updated my modules. But
Yeah, this is a
the ones
separate
that,
sheet that I was using.
Yeah, the ones that actually are version 11 compatible told me and didn't update. So, oh well.
Oh.
The downside of custom sheets.
That's better. Can I actually roll now? Yes, I can. So,
Oh, 15! This would be mostly centered in the duchy itself. You wouldn't get anything from, like, the Rarian Theocracy or Principality of Bam. They're just too far away for this type of thing.
Bam!
But there are abandoned mine shafts in the mountains. The isolated heights.
Well, I know of some places that have already been raided.
Yeah.
Any
you were
that
part of
I-
some of them too.
Yeah, any that I know that haven't been hit yet.
Not on land. There are a few. What you would get are more like myths and stories,
Yeah,
Than
yeah,
actual confirmed
that's what I'm
things.
looking for.
but hang on. This is
It's a deep lore question.
you do find for the most part you don't find much, to be perfectly honest. What you do find you already know about. It's often in the isolated heights, often dwarvish in nature, as you would know. I don't, and so would Stan. Uku probably wouldn't. But this mountain range is actually quite the Dwarven Holds back in the day. Not so much anymore. There are like 2 outposts that are known, and they're actually land, not on the surface, not under the ground or in the mountains that much. So there's a lot underneath the surface that has yet to be explored.
Right.
But outside of that,
I'm gonna go to the Chedia continent.
and that's the reason, one of the reasons why your peoples are based up there.
Yeah.
Ease of access. In fact, now that you think about it, the base was actually Dwarven made.
So what you're telling me is that in these mountains there's a lot of connecting tunnels. All of them haven't been explored yet.
A lot of them haven't been explored.
Yeah.
Especially the deeper you go, the less explored.
Yeah, but like some of the entrances are covered over time. And
Yeah,
it's just, you got to find one, then delve.
Yeah. It's usually a proper expedition, and especially in the archaeology section, you only find maybe 3-4 entries that are properly in depth and well documented. Outside of that, you're looking at the mythology, the vague histories.
Yeah, towers are like dwarves wielding ancient artifacts.
Yeah, stuff like that. You do find, however, at the end of, you're just flipping through a book, you get to the final page, and it's stained. The rest of the book was mostly fine, but the final page is stained, and you're not sure by what. And all it is 5 lines right in the center.
What do you mean stained? Like covered?
Like liquid stains.
I don't know what... Can I pull it off?
This is probably one of the older books here.
Can I go into a corner, so like with my back turned to the rest of the place, and I want to cast Identify?
Identify?
I want to know what it's stained with. Yeah. I cast Identify.
It is a book.
Yeah, but just ping Identify so I can read it in ease.
Let me go to my spell book. Identify.
Drag Chasm. Oh, what's Chasm doing? I'm on the...
It doesn't
Yeah, he can't. He
Oh, it doesn't
can't
ping?
read, can he?
No, he can't, so he's just sitting there.
Is there any
He can't read
braille?
anything.
Does he have any braille?
Yeah, it doesn't put the description in chat. Interesting.
Yeah.
There you go. Read it on my sheet if you have
Let's
it.
forget it.
She's
Let's forget it requires a thing.
Yeah, he's got the pearl.
Yeah.
I bought the
I
pearl
remember
ages
that.
ago.
Yeah, I remember.
Before Sarah took all my money.
You choose
this
one
one
object that you must
requires
touch throughout the casting of the spell. If it is a magic item or some other magic you know, you can use properties now use it. It is not a magic item, it is not magic imbued, it has no properties, it has no attunement, there are no spells affecting it, and it was not created by a spell.
It's an ink stain.
If you're looking to identify it via other means, that would be a skill check.
Sure, I'll try to identify it by other means.
How would you like to identify? What skill check do you think would be most appropriate?
Give it a lick.
Do I have any tools, actually? Do I have calligrapher's tools or anything? No, I don't. I only have thieves' tools. Actually, thieves' tools has a magnifying glass. Can I use the magnifying glass and like, and zoom and enhance, and try to see what kind of like substance it would be? to see if it's sticky or whether it's ink staining the page or anything like that.
Okay. Investigation, I suppose.
Oh, 7. Ugh.
12. It's not ink. Definitely not ink. And it's heavily faded. Dry to the touch. If you do touch it, it doesn't smear. There's no smearing. Zooming in, you can see the outline of it, and it gets kind of more faded as it gets into the center. So whatever it is, dropped, spread out, pulled around the edges, and slowly the center dried out quicker than the rest.
If I hold the page up to like a light, like say I hold it up to like a window or something, let the light shine through it, can I read any of the contents on it?
Oh, you can read it just fine.
I can read it perfectly fine.
Yeah, it's just heavily stained on the outs. The words aren't stained. There are stained patches.
Oh, I just thought the words were stained. What does it say?
No, the words are not stained. It is stained patches. It says, "When the red earth moves, the world was saved, and the end has come. 5 keys in blood, the land will be scorched in flames, the sky will cry, tears of ash, the oceans will seethe."
Alright, so you have that written down. Can you just smack that somewhere I can copy and paste it?
That sounds pretty cool. Flames are fun.
Yeah, I wrote that one myself.
Yeah, it wasn't ChatGPT.
It actually wasn't. I wrote that one myself.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I'll never be believed again.
Yeah, do you want to send that to me so I can copy paste that in my my notes?
It's in chat.
Oh, it's in... Wait, which chat?
Some type of poem.
Ah.
Which chat?
It's a valid question. The red earth moves...
How long are we here doing this?
About 3 hours, I'd say.
3 hours. Cool. And how big is this library?
I mean, it's no great library like the previous campaign. It's moderate.
Modest. Okay.
Modest, yeah.
Something tells me this will be important because it has the tears of ash and the oceans. And the name was again.
I've got a couple more things I want to research.
Uh-huh.
One, back on the town history, is there any mention of how it treats magic?
The further back you go, the more pleasant it is. It's much more past like 100, maybe 200 years that it's really gotten bad.
Right.
And that is very much due to outside influence and the
I
attempt
was
to
going to
keep
make
the
a
peace.
real world call and I decided not to. Alright. That's alright. And the other thing is, plans!
That would be a different check in a different section.
Yeah.
And would take a little bit of extra time. I'd say an extra hour on top of your current research. So,
Unless anyone stops me,
yeah.
I'm going for it.
No, I'm going to go for it. I'm probably want to research something else as well anyway.
Sure.
I have a certain creature I would want to research after Sarah.
Oh, you'll be in the same section as Uku then.
And it's going to be a dragon as well.
Dragon.
Are you... Sorry, Sarah. Are you going for a specific dragon or dragons in general?
Bolworth, Dragon Lord.
Okay.
Yeah, probably good ones to look up.
That will be separate. I was just saying. Okay.
This was
Go
the
ahead,
same
Sarah.
book. Yep.
Same book.
I don't know if she's going to ask for help for this one.
You-
Very
you-
proud of
okay.
her knowledge. Oh my god, I went from a 19 to a 9 on that roll and that pissed me off.
You find your you don't find any dragon specific books, but you do find mention of dragons, stuff like that.
I will read them happily.
Large,
in a corner,
scaly base. Yeah.
like a
that
fancy
one,
story.
Oh, damn.
I would
was
say you
going-
again. Oh, yes.
I was going to ask if anyone wanted any help. I was going to either
Yeah, you can help me.
upcast.
Yeah, but
was gonna
I wasn't gonna do it for that one anyway.
Sarah did also specifically state alone.
Yeah, but like I was going to upcast and you'll be able to do it by yourself.
Yeah, I would say with a 9 on this one, you'd probably gain no more knowledge more than what you already have.
Yep, that's fine.
Definitely no named dragons mentioned. Actually, how much does Uku actually know about dragons? That's the better question I should be asking here.
Probably more fantasized recreations of them, because remember, all our information is from two things, from her books in a local town, which probably would have just been very
Much
descriptive.
lesser. Yeah.
And two, how my patron talks about them, which is not really of truth either.
In that case, yes, your character does learn quite a decent amount, even with a 9, about dragons. Difference between metallic and chromatic. How more certain ones are more inclined toward evil acts, while others are more good in nature. You learn the
Gold.
colors: gold, silver, bronze, white, so forth and so forth. You would find that there are subspecies of dragons.
Did I find
Also-
one of the drake that I met?
Yes, you do.
Nice.
They're one of the more common water-based ones.
Nah, wait. What did it be?
As in, they can breathe water as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought that was a worry why he couldn't escape the boat.
Not that part.
Ah.
You would see a brief scattering about information about star dragons, crystal dragons. You would see mention of Bahamut, the god of dragons.
I would scamper up to the lady.
Mm-hmm.
I want to buy this one.
Ooh. Let me have a quick look. Buy, you say?
I want to buy it.
Very well, very well. That would be... Ooh, dragons. Fierce creatures, those. 5 gold, I'd say.
Slap 5 of gold carefully in the old woman's hand.
Yep. Wonderful, wonderful. I need to go bring out one of my spare copies.
Is it like one of
back.
And
Is
I
it
will...
pretty much?
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. Go.
I was gonna
No,
say, I was just gonna strap that on my band. Wait, do I have a band? I have a pouch. Shit, no. I put it in my backpack.
Yeah. Yes, Lee?
No, it was nothing important.
You sure?
Done.
Yeah, he's just in casting enhance ability on me.
No, I'm like, I need to drop another deuce, and I need you to help me.
Yeah. I'm gonna
It's
go.
gonna be a big one.
I'm going to
Gonna
go
be
drop a Deuce as
Real
well.
big one. Yeah, I need some help for this one. It's a man job.
Okay. She's gone out back, by the way, to go get
Just
a
in-
replacement copy.
I think she's
Just
going to go
in
take a
case.
Deuce.
Yeah,
I think she's on to us.
She was just slowly hobbling to get a new book.
To
Okay,
take a Deuce.
cool. Will I enhance our ability
Uh-huh.
for the fox's cunning?
Is
I
it
never remember
intelligence?
names.
The intelligence, yeah. Advantage
Yeah.
on intelligence checks for the next hour.
Yeah. 24.
Thank you.
On specifically. Right.
I'll put the exact thing I want. There you go.
I haven't turned the
Whoa!
zooming thing off.
That's
Son of a-
cool.
What?
That's cool.
Zoom
The
in
zoomies.
heads.
When someone
Oh.
puts something in chat, it zoom. Oh, I forgot about that one. I'll
Zoom in
turn it off
heads.
later. Bollereth, Dragon Lord. 24. You would find. Obviously, you wouldn't find any book dedicated to him. You wouldn't find anything like that. You do briefly find mention, but not in the monster section. Actually, the history section.
Right.
This dragon was at the time just a young, ambitious red dragon that had been a pest about 500, 600 years ago. Called himself a dragon lord, all uppy. But was causing genuine damage to a large swath of the Principality of Erosia. He was never dealt with. He just disappeared.
And now he resides in a volcano, yeah?
There is no information beyond the fact that he just disappeared. He did have a cult of worshippers, I'll say. There were those that decided that this was a being that would be more beneficial to side with and follow instead of going against, type of thing. And it is said that those people did, remain and be a small sect.
Is that it?
I mean, the weirdest part about it is that this was a young red dragon. And by at least what is said in these journals would be more accurate. Dude just disappeared off the face of the planet.
He hasn't completed the new Zelda game yet. Taking him a while.
Alright.
But of course, you know a bit different now.
No, he resides in a fucking volcano.
He's just chilling in a volcano, man.
Okay, so... Is there anything else we need to know?
Oh. Well, I was going to. I was going to either look up stuff about if there's any druids around, any known druid clans, or.
I can tell you right now that stuff is probably not going to be documented.
Okay, I was just going to look up something about stuff about the theocracy then.
Theocracy?
Yeah, just like general stuff and like
Yeah.
how intertwined they are with the rest of the nations, stuff
Sure.
like that.
Give me that investigation check.
Yep.
19. Urian theocracy is... Well, it's a theocracy. It's ruled by Archbishop Zinvala Azurstar and has been since about 1,000 years. So after the calamity, this dude seemingly rose to power. Has been in power ever since. The population consists exclusively of elves, centaurs, and eladrins. And the rulers have only ever been astral elves, aka the governmental officials, stuff like that. They worship the one god, Sa.
Yeah.
There
I've
there are two sects within the church. One is the clergy, called the Oracle of Stars. The other is the Templars, the Paragons of the Moon.
Mhm.
Um,
Have they? Does it say that they've always been against magic, or?
yes, their founding was on the principle of the cause of the calamity was arcane. So they believe that by wiping out arcane or controlling it, that no one can bring about it again.
Yeah.
Now, as players, you know the actual cause of the calamity from the previous campaign.
Yeah. Well,
Cool.
interesting.
Cool. No?
Uku's just staring at the book.
What?
Is that
You
dragon book just basically one of those dragonology books from when we were kids?
You should
No.
try and see if this old woman has any information on any arcane things.
Any books on them?
Yes. In exchange, I will tell you what I know about a Dragon Lord.
What's the Dragon Lord?
What do we think? It's a dragon that rules over things.
I don't really care that he rolls over things.
It's about the red dragon.
There's a book about red dragons in my hands.
Spacey dragons.
I got fucking scared again!
I said it, and it happened.
I hate. I really need to turn down that notification. It gets me every goddamn time. Every time.
Are we done here, or do I need to make another Deuce?
But why don't we just look for the book?
I think there would be more something that would not be on the shelves, and more be something that would be at the back. It's not stuff you should.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna go find her.
She's just now reappearing after like an hour with a replacement book in hand.
That was a big dose.
Hello, ma'am.
Impressive.
Oh yes. Are you wanting to buy another book?
I want to find a topic of book.
Oh,
Do you have anything on magic?
no.
Oh,
Good.
sense motive. Huh?
You call it insight in 2E. You call it sense motive in 5E.
Oh!
She's lying. Yeah, 100%. That was like a way too quick a no.
Sasuke just puts her hands on her shoulder.
Can you reach
Oh,
it?
you
Can
okay?
reach?
Shoulder, hips.
Oh, I'm trying to support me, dear.
I'm just standing behind Uku.
Put on my own hips in a sassy sort of sense. I know that there's some magic books in here. You like books, and magic books are the most interesting. We like magic books too.
There are many people who like magic books. But any such things are definitely not here.
Man, if I mean, you think that we would be here if we couldn't? I just do.
Terry.
Eldritch Blast!
Terry.
I
Kills
was just
all
trying to
of them.
think. I don't think I'm gonna be using it. Wait, is the party tonight?
No, it's the next night.
Next time, okay. Then I'm going to cast invisibility on myself. And then pop back out.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
11, because I'm rolling trash.
I mean,
You
you're on a
rolled good
flat
last-
19 just then.
Yeah.
Yeah, but on average. We ain't gonna dub you in because if you're gonna dub us in, then we can just dub you in, and other way around.
Oh, well, you can go and look out back if you want. But if you do come across such a book, I have no idea of anything about it.
Okay.
Terry,
Yes?
does this woman seem to have any arcane abilities? Do I
Make an
smell
Arcana
magic?
Make an Arcana observation check.
Have a sniff.
Wait, do I get my advantage on this? Give me a second.
Has it been an hour?
Why?
Oh, I have eye for magic.
Eye for magic. I need to read it.
Additionally, you gain advantage on intelligence arcana checks.
All Arcana checks are intelligence. Yeah.
Was this an arcana check or a perception?
This is Arcana, yeah.
Okay. So I do have advantage. 22.
Well, for a start, this individual is a half elf. So there's a little bit of fable there. But no obvious signs of magic.
Excuse me. We are very interested in arcana-based things. I'm sure you are too. Knowledge is very rare to come by. What if I give you the chance to look upon a pretty unique magical item?
Magic items aren't exactly banned or anything, but of course I would be naturally interested. But as I said, I have no magic in this building.
Oh, not in this one. Do you have it in your homestead then?
And this is my homestead as well. But like I said, you're more than welcome to look out back, young one. Perhaps these old eyes are simply not aware of one of the books that my daughter has dropped off.
I see. Your daughter maybe is a magically inclined one.
Well, she most certainly is. She owns the Sybil's Fate. She's the local enchanter.
You don't think that's a little dangerous nowadays with all those magic hunters about?
Oh, it definitely took a lot of being sanctioned, and it definitely wasn't cheap to be set up. But she is fully legal.
Insight check.
Make an insight check.
18.
Doesn't like she was being dishonest about it.
This is
If
also-
anything, she seemed to be intentionally stressing the point to yeah, it's not deceptive. There's no deception there. She's just stressing the point.
that she doesn't have any magic here, but her daughter definitely does.
That her daughter is fully
Yeah.
sanctioned. She is legal practicer.
Just to let you know, we are not any of those magic hunters or anything like that.
Make a
Yeah.
deception check.
Fuck. 10?
She just looks you up and down.
I mean, otherwise we wouldn't be casting magic in here as willy-nilly, you know? Not a very smart thing to do.
Well, I just happen to know that those fellows happen to be able to cast magic to counter that magic. But I need to go put the book away. Like I said, help yourselves out back.
Is she
I've already
stressing it
got
all
it down.
now?
If anything, you've given her more confidence. She's not stressing. She's now just being dismissive.
And now she just thinks we're fucking ridiculing her to see if everything's up to code. Okay, hopefully Uko finds anything that we are looking for. While Uku does that, can I look on stuff specifically about sea hags?
Sure. I'll say it'll take another hour.
That's fine.
And what was Tuku doing?
Gonna go find magic books out back.
Right. Magic books. Oh, that looked like a nat 20.
It almost was. It just ticked over.
Stan, will you be doing another enhance ability? Also, you didn't have
I got
advantage.
another deuce.
Oh, sorry.
14.
14, so 4 less. 19.
Yeah.
Oh. So I took a drink of my whiskey thinking there was still Coke in that. And I just fucking got a mouthful of whiskey expecting Coke.
Ooh.
No, I shouldn't drop any more deuces, though, just in case.
Okay. So what do you plan on doing going out back? Are you going to be helping someone or making your own?
I
Just
would,
chill.
if Bark didn't mind me helping, I would have helped him.
Okay, and I'll take the advantage. Uku, look for your DC. I'm going to warn you now, it's going to be the highest.
Yeah.
The man who has no advantage, no pluses.
Yeah.
This is where you nat 20. This is where you nat 20.
Is it an investigation?
Yes, it is.
Not bad.
17.
Yeah, it's alright.
Wait. So, for magic books, you do find you don't find any wizard tomes or anything like that. You do find more books talking about magic. There are definitely descriptive. Most lean towards the magical abilities of evil creatures or magical creatures, unicorns, such as leads more into the Fae aspect. You find magic books about sorcerers, how it's budding in people. You find books on how to identify a sorcerer as a child.
Hmm.
You don't find any scrolls. You don't find anything like that.
No, yeah, I'm less expecting like magical, like in the sense of casting. More in the sense of, as you said, books about magic.
Yeah. You find information on it, not on how to do it.
Mhm.
A
That's
wizard's nightmare, I'm sure. But is there anything specific you want about that, or there's a lot of general
No,
knowledge that you gain? Uku is definitely
yeah,
more educated than 5 minutes ago.
yep. No, that was honestly, at least in my perception of it, was more one, gaining if there was any, and two, just seeing what the general gist of it was about. There's nothing specifically I need to learn from these books in my knowledge.
In that case, the most interesting that you would find while perusing is definitely the identification of sorcerers, especially at a young age.
Mhm.
It talks about draconic ones, about how they tend to have nightmares at a young age, and their scale and their skin can turn rough and coarse, a lot like a scale. So one way, if you have a suspected child that you think could be a sorcerer, is to spy on them while they sleep and induce a nightmare of some kind,
Mm.
and then their defenses will come up. A wonderful way to detect draconic sorcerers. Rune mages often under high degrees of stress while they're active, or pressure or life-threatening scenarios. Their runes tend to pop, and you can see the faint glows on their skin. So oftentimes the best way to do that is, well, strip them naked and then start drowning them. For the sorcerers more mental inclined, they're the tricky ones to identify. But oftentimes there are certain weird events that happen around them. You find that it's more common that animals just drop dead in front of them, or like the water turns foul, wine turns sour, stuff like that. So those ones, it's stealth observation. Those would be the more common types of sorcerers. There's also like natural sorcerers, so to speak.
Okay.
Those are the most likely to get away because they've just basically got a green thumb.
Yeah. No, sorry. I don't want to go too much into it anyway.
Would there be any natural sorcerers where I come from?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, okay, makes sense. Yeah. Well, I guess it would be like a safe haven, like the island. There's no
Exactly.
else.
That's very much a safe haven. It's got like a protective bubble and all that. But you and Spark were looking for what specifically?
Sea hacks.
Us? Sea hacks.
Sea hags.
Just sea hacks.
I want to know why, like, they decided to output themselves near a city.
Oh, okay. I understand now. So sea hags. Sea hags live in polluted underwater lairs, typically. Usually surrounded by other aquatic monsters of some sorts. In this case, it was those frogs. They despise beauty. if
We love
if
you,
they
cactus.
if they deem anything is beautiful and they think it gives hope, sea hags are all over that shit. They want to destroy it. They want to ruin it and cause fear and despair amongst everything.
Hmm.
Uh,
Is it weird for them to be on land?
uh, if there wasn't a river there, yeah.
Okay.
They are ancient beings of the Feywild. They have clothes. It's not just seaweed, but iffy. They do actually have names, and they can talk if they are so inclined. Um, As far as why they were there or anything like that, it was probably just an out of the way place where they could kidnap stuff. They have a fondness for children. And when I say fondness, they steal babies
Yeah. Lovely.
and then eat said baby and then give birth to a daughter who looks human and then often give them back to the mother who they stole them from. Only for that said child to turn into a hag at a later date and then consume the mother. And honestly, it's very, very dark.
The circle of life.
Yeah. So you may want to check back in on the area in about 13 years or so.
Ah, yeah. Keep that in mind.
Right.
What time of day is it now? Roundabout?
2 p.m.
Ah, okay, cool. The other thing, if we've got time for the rest of the day, I'll probably make some more potions if there's enough time, but depending on what we do.
I was going to say we should go see this grandmother's daughter. Grandmother? This mother's daughter.
Sure.
She seems
She
to
very well
own-
could be a grandmother.
Yes, that's why. That's why I said grandmother. She said she owns a arcane place. I wouldn't be opposed to go having a look at it.
Hmm.
What do you think, Oku?
What do I think about what?
Going to visit this bookkeep's daughter. And-
Oh, is it the back way?
She's arcane and has a magic shop.
Go to the magic shop. Okay. If we have enough time to.
I got nothing else to do for the rest of the day.
Well, we've spent hours here. What time is it?
2 p.m.
Alright.
As long as you think it's safe, because it seems like a great place for people to find people that want magic. stuff.
Actually, yeah, true. To be fair, she is under legal magic, correct?
We might need to like show our IDs and stuff to get magic.
Do I know of any ID things that would have been in place, Terry?
To go through a background check before we get our magic sword.
No.
I think it would be more of a personal thing if she would want to turn people in. Plus, magic items are not banned. It's more magic individuals. Magic items are
Alright.
okay. Just a lot harder to
Alright.
come across.
Yeah, I just didn't know what the line was.
But you guys don't want to go, we don't have to.
Well, I don't really.
It
Well, I
depends.
assume magic.
Oh, sorry.
You go first, Sarah.
I was gonna say, it depends on how this daughter treats people with magic. 'Cause she can be magically legalized, under fear, or she could be on the same sort of opinion as them.
Well, her mother owns this bookshop, why don't you ask her? I'm sure she would know how her daughter acts.
Alright, I'm gonna find her.
And I'm sure the magic items are very expensive. Insanely expensive.
Shut up, you.
Probably. It doesn't hurt to have a look.
But you dash out to the old woman. She's there patting the tabby cat.
Oh, cute.
Fat.
Ma'am?
Yes, Silku.
So we're gonna head to your daughter's place next, the shop. I have to ask, since you saw what I did earlier, does she like other magic people?
Well, as long as they don't do anything to hurt her or hurt me, then no, of course not.
Okay, thank you.
I mean, unless you're a sorcerer.
Is there something wrong with sorcerers? I'm not one. I'm just curious.
It's a lot easier. The individuals can basically stop wizards from existing, at least. But sorcerers, dear girl, can't stop a sorcerer from gaining their power.
But if somebody doesn't dislike magic anyway, what's wrong if somebody has power?
My opinion is that of power. Right? My mind instantly went to fucking Spider-Man.
With great power comes
cow.
great responsibility.
When someone has power, they tend to want to do something with it. For ill or for good.
But isn't that with everything? If somebody has a knife, they can make a dish, or they could kill someone.
That, Luku, is 100% correct.
I don't understand all these big political people. I'm gonna go talk to my friends now. Thank you
It's
for
about-
the book.
No problem. But it's about fear. People fear the unknown. A knife is known. But magic,
But magic can be known. You got books on it. People can learn about magic.
if only it was that simple.
What?
Then my
Yes.
daughter wouldn't have to have gone through so many hoops just to be alive.
Yeah. Does she go through any struggles even though she's legally allowed to use magic?
My dear, very much so. There's one thing that is paramount. It's discrimination in all forms.
I'll be sure to give her a hug.
You do that. I'm sure she'll absolutely love it. I, however, am much too old for such things as discrimination. though I'm never too old for a hug.
I see your hint. I will give the old woman a hug.
Slimy hug.
Yeah, you. What? Not slimy.
Slimy fish hug.
You sneaky old woman.
One must be a little bit sneaky to get through in life.
Well, you do have lots of secret, probably illegal books, but I can't say that.
No idea what you're talking about, Uku.
Alright, well, we're gonna head off to there then.
Good luck and safe travels to all of you.
Thank you. Good luck with your bookstore.
And you'll leave.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you're heading to the Sybil's Fate.
Yeah.
Luckily, it's nearby.
She probably wants to stick close to her granny.
It's her mother.
But her mother, she's granny to me.
Is she your granny?
She is my granny.
Oh god, forced adoption.
This is Terry.
Hmm?
This is the NPC you meant to create. This is best NPC.
Improv NPC. Was half planned, I should say, actually. But Sybil's Fate is a wooden 2-story building. Out front, you can see that it's got what is probably the most clear evidence of magic: 2 floating orbs producing constant light. Even though it's not dark, you can see that it is lighting up the area, eliminating shadows. And out front, going around the whole building itself, is a koi pond.
I wipe away drool.
You see many of koi fish in there.
How deep is the water?
Maybe like 3 feet deep.
Not deep at all.
No, not that deep. Just deep enough.
Just deep enough.
How big are the koi fish?
Normal size. Nothing amazing.
No one says. I've seen bigger.
Yeah, you would have seen giant koi fish, like category large.
Yeah. Big old koi fish.
But heading in, high ceiling, you can see. Who's got the highest percent? Stan. Actually, only Stan.
Yeah, I would
The
have
rest
been
of you-
higher if I already had perception as a skill. Dang.
The rest of you just see an orb. It's glowing. It's producing light. Same orbs as the outside. Stan, you can get a better look at it. And you
Yes.
recognize that it is, in fact, a globe. That's slowly spinning. You see estrus, and you can see multiple lines crossing over it.
Ooh, are they ley lines?
They certainly look to be.
Cool.
And as it spins as you enter, slowly but surely, it goes over to Chetia. And you can see multiple ley lines.
Nice.
You're not able to like make out details because it is like 50 feet up in the air. And glowing, which makes your eyes kind of squint. But you're able to make out the fact that, yeah, that is an orb that has ley lines on it. Whether or not it's accurate, you don't know.
we'll see.
Indeed. But, oh, the wrong handout. That can go away now. And so can that one.
Craving sugar. Craving chocolate.
No!
Ugh.
If I can resist, you can resist. Except the fact that I have little chocolate. It doesn't matter. I won't get into that while playing D&D. But entering, you see no one present at this current moment in time. You see stairs heading up, internal stairs, so you have to like build into the wall type of stairs. Standard desk.
Yeah.
Hello.
As you both go, hello, anyone there at the same time type of stuff. You just hear the bum 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 as you see a female half-elf appear in the doorway of the stairs. Kind of her attire is good, but you can also see that she's kind of got sleep in her eyes. Might have been taking a nap. Hi! Welcome to the Sibyl's Fate! How can I help?
Well, I'm just looking around at some of the things you have, and maybe have some questions.
Questions I can answer. If it's educational questions, there will be a small fee.
Hey, how does it become a legal magic user?
Oh, that's free. A lot of paperwork
Ow.
for the most part, and then bribing a few corrected people and getting on the good side of some others and doing some dubious means to secure myself a position here. So not easy. Not easy at all. Very dangerous. Don't recommend it. I recommend fleeing the continent.
Ow.
Don't tell anyone I said that, though.
I won't.
Yes, don't worry, we won't.
Leah Nobles is my name.
My name is Iku, and I hold out a hand.
Oh, wonderful. As she just appears before you and shakes your hand. That is the most brazen use of magic you have seen yet.
Oh.
Wonderful to meet you, Iku.
It's wonderful to meet you too.
Hi, I'm Stan.
Wonderful to meet you too, Stan. Walks over, gives you a hug, picks you up. And
All right.
hi, Ganassi. Ooh, wonderful.
Yes, I'm Spark, member of the Brotherhood of Action. It's hard to say in the accent. You used the most difficult fucking stretch of letters.
You'll figure it out one day why I did it.
Fucking hate you. I just want to stare directly at her eyes and shake her hand.
Wonderful to meet you. Spark Pirewood, is it?
I just said it was Spark.
I know.
It seems to be a two-way. It seems to be a two-way street.
I keep tabs on individuals who I think might be problematic or interesting.
So
You're
which
both.
one? I was going to say which one, but you've already answered.
Indeed. Now, my scrying eye did detect you over at my mother's.
I wouldn't have detected me.
You nearly said grandmother's.
Shut up, you.
Yeah, we went to the bookstore first.
So, blah, blah. How well is Sybil these days? I know she's across the road, but I haven't seen her in weeks.
Oh no. She's good, I think.
She really wanted a hug.
Of course she did.
Did she seem healthy?
Yeah, perfectly healthy.
Yeah, okay.
Fair
She's
enough.
alright.
An elderly
She's a
individual.
very sneaky woman.
Oh, yes, she is. She taught me quite well.
We had a nice chat.
Mm.
And she let me buy this book about dragons.
Interested in dragons, are you? Well,
Absolutely.
so happens. I happen to know someone who's quite interested in dragons.
After I have this, I pull up my hat and, sitting upon it, sable deer. Sitting upon my head.
Ah, I understand why you're interested then.
Wait,
Whoa.
you said someone? Oh, yeah! That's what people say, yeah?
Packed with a dragon, perchance?
I don't know. He kind of doesn't like dragons. I don't really know what he is, but, he's a friend.
Interesting. Very interesting. But, nah, I shouldn't pry.
You said you know someone who knows about dragons?
Oh, I certainly do.
May I ask
Oh,
who
oh,
that
you're wanting
is?
me to... right, of course, of course. How silly of me. But one often referred to as Lord Leocas. He's quite the dragon enthusiast. You should see his house.
I just... brimming with excitement. Looking at the others and chasm.
Wait, did you say dripping with excitement?
Did I?
You
I
might have cut it
don't
out for me.
remember now.
I think you. I don't know, but
don't
I'm going to
know
say
either.
yes.
I think I just glazed over it, so I don't know.
I might have said gripping.
You might have been. It probably was that.
Dripping
I
with
don't remember
excitement.
though. Quite honestly, fair enough for me to say.
Well, you're slimy and moist. So.
I'm not slimy.
Slimy.
Moist, yes. Slimy, no.
Right.
I'm what they call moisturized.
You're like a Vaporeon.
No. No, I'm not. No, I am. No. No. Don't mention that name here.
God damn it.
All right. What were we doing?
She had just mentioned that she knew Leocas and that he was a dragon enthusiast.
Do you know much about Leocas?
Oh, I've had my dealings with him. He's quite the patron.
Huh. Well, if I need to find him, what's he look like?
Oh,
Breathe
well.
in!
As she just cast a spell. Well, he
Gotta
looks
do
quite
it
like
so-
this, doesn't he?
Yeah, you gotta show the image now, aren't you?
Shut up, you. I was in the wrong folder though, and I almost shared his fucking stat block.
You can do that too if you want.
Oh no. Yeah.
Huh?
Nice.
The most interesting thing about Leocas is that he is astral.
Oh, yeah.
You can tell that she's now speaking more in his tone, but still with her level of energy.
Huh. Well, how do I get a hold of him? I might as well ask her. Well, how do I get a hold of you?
Oh, to me. Well, that's quite a task. I'm a busy man, you know. Always out and about.
Man?
Always doing something.
Mm.
Yeah, she's currently turned into Leocas and is
Oh.
Ah.
Yeah.
yeah. She's not that great shot at performance. It's just the sky self, but
Oh, lol. I looked it up, Derry. Leah Cass. This is not something we remembered it by, but it's very funny just in this very one instance of Leah Cass is actually an NPC in the Neverwinter game.
I don't think I played the Neverwinter game.
Exactly. It's like a really, really random NPC, just like a bandit that gives you a quest or something. It's nothing big to even be remembered by. It's just very interesting in this circumstance.
Weird. Anywho.
Well, I'm very hard to get a hold of you. Something.
You're much more likely to see me by chance than actual schedule a meeting.
Oh, really?
Oh, absolutely. Walking around, well, not so much recently, but I am known to walk around town, buy the local fish.
Why don't you walk around recently?
Oh, I'm held up at home. I think I have a sick daughter.
You have a sick daughter?
Potentially. That's what I've heard, at least.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, she turns back to herself. But absolutely wonderful. So why are you after Lucas?
We just had the conversation about dragons.
Oh, apologies, I don't believe you. I believe that you are, but the rest of you.
We haven't really said anything.
Exactly. Well, I did say I was not one to pry, so I shouldn't pry now, should I?
I'm a druid.
You know what? Your mum told me that you only don't like magic people, and I feel like people in general, if they're a danger to you or her. So I might as well you probably already know, actually you do already know I'm a warlock. We're all magical.
She knew your subclass, well, I'm pretty sure.
No, she was just guessing about the dragon thing from the fact that she showed her familiar. Well, magic users require magic items.
Yeah, what you got?
Yeah, I don't think we have the coin to buy magic items, but we were looking to just have a look around, see with what we could scrape together to maybe get something.
Well, I've got quite a current interesting amount of stuff, shall I say. Let me think. What would be the most convenient for you lot? None of you seem to use weapons all that much, or at least outside of swords. I've got an interesting shield.
I don't really use shields. I don't know about these two.
I don't.
I'll always use a shield, but I got no cash, so probably a bit out of my price range.
Afford it then.
What kind of shield is it?
Tends to catch arrows.
That's kind of cool.
I know, it's such a normal thing for a shield to do, but this one's really good at it. But no, I have to think about your price range. What? Fresh starters, so to speak. Don't have a lot of coin.
We may have some things to trade.
In that case, lay it out. I'll see what I can scrounge up for you all.
I am going to hold. I'm not placing it anywhere, I'm holding it. The potion of possibility.
A potion. Unlabeled.
I know exactly what it is. It is of possibility.
I see. A somewhat worthless potion for someone in my line of work, as it is banned.
Yeah, it's quite hard to come across.
and impossible to resell. I do apologize. I like you all first interactions, but I can't trade with that item. My apologies.
That's not
It's all good. Do you have anything that gives dark vision?
That gives dark vision. Permanently? Temporarily? On and off.
What do you got?
I've got a few scrolls.
Why do I still have a small chest in my inventory? Have I opened
the money
that?
out of it? Yeah,
Okay.
it had the money in it. You emptied it, but you still have the small chest.
I don't want. I guess I can. I think it's the only magical item I have. I am not really willing to give up.
I have potions of dark vision, scrolls of dark vision. Or are you looking for something more permanent?
Well, you got that small permanent.
I have certain goggles. Now, most of them are fairly ugly looking, if I do say so myself. These ones are custom made, so that they just look like a normal pair of glasses.
Do the ugly ones cost less?
They cost the same, but this one looks pretty, and I like to take pride in my work.
How much do they cost?
Well, these ones. And considering your position and otherwise abilities, and the fact that I like you all, I'd say 1,000 gold for permanent dark vision. A bargain.
Might have to put that one in lay-by or something. Come back for it later.
No promises that it will still be here.
Oh, we don't have 1,000.
No, I imagine you don't. I imagine you only have about 500 gold split between all of you.
I feel like that's a GM thing.
You actually have less.
I know.
Way less. I'm the one
I've got-
with the most.
He's
But
being
stuff that's worth about like 700 if you put everything together. But I would have to be willing to buy items, but and also it's not worth me selling it because they're important things.
Mhm.
Well, instead of buying items, I've got a more of a general question. We've got is the ball tomorrow night or the day after tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night.
Right. Would there be anything, would you say, close to the city that we could go and maybe make a bit of coin just for the night?
You're looking for work. I'm afraid that is not something I am well versed in. My knowledge is not well versed in. That's a lot of people skills that I sadly do not have. I've been told that people seem to think that I'm too abrasive. But you have, from your actions, less than 500 gold.
Yeah.
In that case, I'm afraid that you're probably not going to be able to afford any permanent items, but I do have interesting scrolls and potions that perhaps could be beneficial. You'd like to take a look?
I'll just take a normal healing potion. That's 50, isn't it? Shit.
You
I was
don't
gonna
even
whip
have
up.
50 gold.
I was going to whip up some more healing potions a bit later, so.
Well, never mind.
Oh, yeah, speaking of it, here's 2. And I passed you 2 healing potions.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, yeah. There you go. There you go, Spark. Here's 2 more.
Yeah, I'm on the front lines. Using my stuff. You keep hands on it.
Okay, cool. I have 2 and... Yep, cool.
What's a scroll I would like? Wait, god damn it. What's the price of fucking magic? Insane magical items. Insane magical prices, that's what it is. Give me a second while I just look up what it costs for spell scrolls.
Oh, yeah, is that globe up there accurate?
The globe. As accurate as I can maintain it.
Yeah, because I'm quite interested in the ley lines, and I'm just curious. I just want to know more about them.
Well, ley lines are absolutely fascinating to those who practice the arcane. Personally, I tend to stay away from them. Or at least the focal points, as it tends to mess with my enchanting.
Ah, alright.
I'm very, very peculiar about my environment.
You don't happen to have a scroll of disguise self, do you?
I most certainly do.
How much would that on me back?
I'd say 45 gold.
That sounds like a deal to me. I hand out 45 gold.
Passes over. I tend to make those ones in bulk. They're very, very popular, especially with the young.
Well, thank you very much.
But are you interested, Stan? Would you like to take a look?
Oh, yes, very much so.
I'd do it for a simple gold piece.
Yeah, right then I rummage around in my pouch.
I just give her an extra
Well,
gold since I'm already dishing out mine.
Okay,
Wonderful.
put it back.
As she waves her hand and it gently lowers into a more central viewing position, the light dims from it, but the light of the room does not. As she walks over, brushes her hand across it.
Okay.
Now, it is a bit crude if I do say so myself, but you can see the major ley lines.
Okay, so is it is it the same as the ones I saw in the book? Like the river in Theocracy being like a major intersection?
That one is indeed there. The volcano is not, as it's a little bit smaller, and this is much more world encompassing. You do see one. There's actually only one on Estrus. It's about centered in the continent. There's no specific location, but there was one on that continent. A lot of them seem to focus in the ocean.
Oh, can I see if any intersect over, like, what it looks like over the verdant wilds?
There is.
I know there's an intersection, but like, how much of an intersection? Like, how many intersect?
That one is probably about on par with Mezzo, the Rarian capital.
Ah, interesting. And I know all the problems. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, go on.
What is the most interesting thing is that these ley lines kind of connect sparingly. Like there's only one on Estrus. There is some continents don't even have them. Chetia
There's a lot.
has, at least from what you can know of, at least 3, which is more than anything. There is one more that you didn't know about just off the coast of the duchy. When I say just off the coast, I mean like quite a while off the coast, actually.
Okay.
It's in the ocean, but
Okay.
that one's nearby. How far away?
It was like I know where the sea hag was. Is there any? Is it close to there at all, or is there a line anywhere near
Not
that?
the ocean one. There is a line going directly over that general area, though.
Okay.
Like Goosenhart is actually just about next to a line. No intersection, but it is next to one.
Yeah. Okay. So. Yeah. Because I'm assuming since the problems that are happening in the Verdant Wilds are happening, it might also be a problem in Theocracy as well. So. Interesting.
To learn about that one, you'd have to find someone who's been to the Theocracy recently, is very, very well in the know of someone on the other side of the continent, or go there yourself.
Yeah. I might start with the astral elves that we're going to talk to, like how. So I might start there.
Is there anything that catches your eye?
The intersections. There's more than I know of. Plus, I didn't realize that the intersection where I'm from is so strong. Didn't realize that.
Are you from the Ruined Theocracy? I did not see that coming.
No. I'm from Verdant Wilds up there.
From the island?
Yeah.
I wasn't aware that it had a name.
Verdant Wilds, yeah. That's what we
I
usually call
didn't
it.
even know that there were people living there.
Yeah, there's quite a few people. There's like, I don't know. There's quite a few of us.
And are they all druids?
Not all of us. There's like, some of us are druids. Just depends on what your inclination is. Some people like rangers, you could call them.
So,
there's like lots of different people.
It would be accurate for me to guess that it's a druidic trial of sorts?
Yeah, you could say that.
How incredibly interesting. I must go have a visit one day.
Yeah, just as long as you're friendly, I guess.
Oh, of course I'm friendly.
Yeah, shouldn't be too bad.
How very interesting.
Yeah, but recently we've been having problems though, so I'll hold off for a while. Yeah, some weird, like, interplanar stuff happening and weird, like, creatures coming through. It's causing havoc, so I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Hopefully it can be
terrifying.
fixed soon. Yeah, it's not
And you
very
think it has
good.
something to do with the ley lines?
Well, it's one of the... It's my leading theory so far, which makes sense, because that's, like, the main reason why we're there. To, like, make sure it doesn't go out of control, but the thing is, it's just, things have been different recently, so... Yeah.
And this is why I said, never go to a ley line intersection. They do terrible things to my complexion.
Yeah.
But thank you for the warning, and thank you for that absolutely interesting piece of information. For that, you get 1 health potion for free. since you were after it anyway.
Oh, sick. Thanks.
Absolutely wonderful dealing with you. But is there anything else I can be of service with? Any identification that needs doing? Though I feel like a certain someone has those capabilities himself. No.
No, I think I'm all good here.
I don't have anything else I want.
Then I suspect that our business is concluded, no?
One last thing.
Oh,
Run up to her.
what is it?
I give her a hug.
Oh! How interestingly unexpected. You're very squishy.
Well, yeah, like, yeah.
She just picks you up and starts inspecting you, poking and prodding.
She's dripping with excitement.
I don't drip.
Spins you around, shakes you a little bit. Well, you are definitely interesting. I will say so.
Yeah, a lot of people say that.
Puts you down.
That is for all the hardships you have gone through.
Oh, so considerate. And I do thank you then. But never fear, the outcome is exactly as I wanted. And it helps to have a positive demeanor the whole time.
Does it seem like she's putting on
Yeah, I was about to ask the exact same question.
a facade?
Make an insight check. Both of you.
Alright. Bruh.
I mean,
go
yeah,
again.
she's acting up. There's a little bit of a performance here. She's being a little bit dramatic. But outside of that, nah.
Have you actually been bothered by the recent magic hunters?
Not yet, though. I've been putting out my feelers as she plays with yours.
Your
Feelers.
Your feelers?
Indeed. I've been keeping tabs telling you about Spark. There's been increased activity amongst your old order.
Yes, there's a reason why I have this to keep me hidden.
Is that what I think it is?
It's maybe.
Those are highly sought after items by certain groups. How interesting. That is not something you acquired easily.
It is not.
If only you would sell it. Oh,
Sadly, no. I definitely need it.
but it was absolutely wonderful meeting you all.
And
And unless
thank
that's
you.
it.
If you ever
Do come back
need a
at any time.
favor, I'm sure you know how to contact us.
I most certainly do not.
No, we're
I
not
just thought
very
you-
easily contactable.
Yeah, I just thought you magic stuff. I don't know.
I get by with a little pile of tricks and low level stuff. If you're looking for high end level stuff, well, as a legal practitioner, that is very, very hard to do.
Yes, if she tried to perform any high level magics, I'm sure the legality of it would slowly disappear. When I say slowly, I mean very
Indeed.
quickly.
As you know, I am regulated, so my abilities are that of limited to about 3rd level.
Yeah.
Well, you may be interested in helping me in the long run then.
Maybe. But I wouldn't hedge my bets on you.
Oh, we will see. No one knows what the future will hold, or what destiny will bring.
Well, some of us have a better idea than others.
Yeah, apparently that black lizard man had a lot, but who knows?
Black Wizard Man.
I said black feathered.
Oh, Black Feathered Man. A Black Aarakocra. Those are do be rare
No,
species.
no, no,
Yeah,
no.
our new friend Clovis.
Yes, that one.
She looks at you each and separately. You named that, name dropped that intentionally now, didn't you?
No, not at all. Why would we do that?
Good luck, you're gonna need it. All of you.
It'll be fine.
I'm sure we will meet again.
I have a feeling that you will become one of my regulars. Now
Really
do close the door on the way out. I'm
I've
gonna
got a
need to take a
question,
nap.
Terry. What does she look like?
Yes?
Do you have an
What does
image?
she look like?
Do you have an image?
No, I do not.
Ah, man hasn't prepped enough.
She has blonde hair that is tied up in the back, and has amber eyes that darts from person to person,
I see.
and is a female half elf.
Right.
Well,
I accidentally clicked spacebar.
I'm gonna make some money as I'll still click through my VO.
In the shop?
Yeah.
In the magic shop where there is no one but us.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
just announcing that I'm gonna make some money. Oh,
No. I thought you were just going to start jamming.
no.
Are my proficiencies in music? I think I do.
The only
I don't
thing
know
I
where my
could do would
pocket-
be
I don't know where my proficiencies are on this list.
the only thing I could do would be going to like
Oh,
a
no.
place and like give out like medical assistance. That's all I could do.
You head out of the shop. And Uku, you're going to go perform somewhere?
We'll go to an inn or a tavern or something. I just turn to the others and goes, you guys should probably go find someone fancy to wear.
Yeah, right.
Don't get me wrong. I feel like he said he would accommodate us, and I feel like fancy clothes would be expensive.
Oh, okay. Wait, well, I think you might go need to talk to him about that.
Did you say I needed to get my own clothes or?
I think he
he'd
specifically said,
get-
yeah, he would acquire.
You would
you
acquire
wanted.
suitable.
Yeah.
You have to
Alright.
probably go talk to him about that.
Hmm.
But easy enough to find a place to perform for Uku. You just go back to the Limping Rooster. And you will, I'm assuming, spending the rest of the day performing.
Yeah.
For coins, make your performance check.
No!
An average performance.
It's an average performance.
Nothing amazing, but nevertheless, You're not overly impressed with yourself, but the commoners are most certainly thrilled that they even have a musician to play for them.
Nice.
Terry?
Hang on.
1 second.
You get about 13 copper pieces, 5 silver, and 1 gold piece.
I'm happy with that.
Yeah, the gold piece was from some drunken idiot who was thinking he was throwing in a copper.
I'm
But
sending
they're
you,
in a gold. So,
sending
Yeah.
you an image on Facebook.
sending me an image? Oh, I don't have that up.
Yeah, I can't open Discord and send it to you. I want to go look for a suit like that.
Okay.
I want to be a fancy motherfucker.
Yeah, I mean, you find a tailor. You're in the cotton mill after all, and near the trade ward.
I would like to enter a shop and try to see if I could acquire a suit of this style and make. And how much it would
Description.
cost.
This is an orc, not half orc, straight up an orc. Has got a nice large top hat with a feather poking out of it. Is in like somewhat of a suit themselves. They listen to your description. They look you up and down. They crack their knuckles. 11 gold.
I will also need it by tomorrow night, if that would cost any extra.
No extra. I like your style.
I just toss him 11 gold pieces.
It'll be done by morning.
Perfect. I shall come pick it up tomorrow.
Cracks his neck. Cracks his back. Heads out off to work.
I hope Stan wears pants for the thing tomorrow.
I don't wear pants. I said this already.
If that is all.
That is all.
I guess I could make some more potions if I've got time.
You most certainly do have the time for that, yes.
Okay, so how many? Or do I just do
It is a herbalism check. Using your wisdom.
Where is it? Oh, it's here now. Yeah, wisdom.
And this is for the rest of your potions. 16 is a success.
Okay, so does it just take the value of the potion out of the thing? So how many do I make? So I've got 300 gold worth of the stuff.
Oh, you have 300 left? I thought you had 200 left. You make 4.
Because I only used 200 last time, and you told me.
So he uses 200 this time.
Yep.
My bad. Yeah. You make 4 and you have 100 left to make another 2.
Yep.
That would be this night and the majority of your next day.
Yeah, that's fine.
Or you can just put it on for the next day and have the afternoon to yourself on this day.
I wish it was easier to like have more of the item. Okay. So I've got 7 potions now.
Yep.
Yeah. Damn it. Yeah, I'll fix that.
Is there not a plus?
It's weird.
Health potions of healing? Yeah, there's like a number next to it. In the brackets.
Here's a
7.
bracket, but I can't.
Stan, I'll
there.
take those 2 potions now.
Well,
Now that you have more.
I was just thinking as a weird one. isn't it like multiple days to make these?
Basic potions? No, basic potions are only 1 day. That's not how it's written or anything. That's just me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I don't want to make it annoying to do, so I've always done that type of thing 1 day.
Right.
The more complicated the potion you're asking to make, the longer it will take. That type of thing. Basic healing potion, 1 day.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm
That's
sure
it's
knocked you out.
exponential.
That's pretty much knocked you out to the party, though, I imagine.
Yeah.
I
I don't got really nothing else to do, really.
Yeah. He's got a bit of time, but yeah.
And it's making sure I got my spells, please. Yeah.
Day will go by. You'll take your long rest if you need to do so. It will come to morning on the next day at about 9 a.m. in the morning. Will there be anything anyone wants to do during this day, or should we be moving on to the night's adventure?
I want to do a bit of sneaking.
A little bit of sneaking.
Snooping. In the noble district.
Are you trying to find Snoopy's house? You do know where it is.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do a checkout.
Very well. Are you doing this by yourself? Obviously, Stan, you're out for the much. Oh, well, you actually do have enough time to join them if you want.
Where's the long rest here?
Where is it? Where's the long rest?
It's underneath hit dice.
Oh, that's where it is. Alright. Wait,
Better
is
question
that
is,
a ritual?
are you sneaking out by yourself, or that's the first question I should have asked.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, doesn't matter. I retract my earlier statement of
Yeah,
trying to
sorry.
include everyone else. In that case, I will get to you and ask what the other two, well, I suppose what Spark is doing.
Well, I'm going to go pick up my suits.
It is perfectly ready for you.
Goods. I will add it to my inventory as fancy clothes.
Yes.
Backpack? No. Loot? Sure. Let's see. I don't like this. The way this is set out. I will. I've got a whole day. What will I do? Actually, can I go to the library and try to research things on my organization? Try
I'll tell you right now, you won't be able to learn anything you don't already know.
No, I know. I want to see what the common people know about it.
Common people? Oh, that, yeah, not even a check required for that.
Like, verse what my knowledge is.
That wouldn't be a library. That would be more going about and talking to people.
Not
Yeah.
good at doing that.
Yeah, that's not really wouldn't be really written in a book.
Alright, no, you know what? I'll read my backstory book.
Your progress.
Yeah, I'll get
along
progress on that.
Okay. Write down 1 day somewhere on your sheet, or in the description for the book. That would be better.
1 day.
One
I'll
person
put in.
making health potions. One person doing the reading for their backstory. One person also doing spell prep.
Hello.
Reconnaissance.
Yeah.
I can't wait for it to fail this.
So, how would you like to go about reconnaissance this mansion?
Gonna walk up.
It is
District?
gated.
Well, What's it like? Is it got guards and shit around?
No guards that you can see, other than your standard guards that are on the streets. No house guards. It is gated off. It's a nice garden area. You see nice paths leading up to it. It's very. It's like a almost like a park, but then there's a mansion in the center.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you know
there's no
what?
hedges or anything like that, but yeah.
I'm gonna go off that case. Is there many people around?
Not a tremendous amount this early in the morning, especially in the Noble District, actually.
There's any point I feel like nobody's looking?
Yeah, there would be a couple of points like that.
A little bit of squeezing through or gate hopping.
Easy enough to do. These are just like the small. They're not meant to hold anything back. They're just token. They're the cosmetic type of gates.
And I'm gonna do a bit of deceptioning.
Yeah, you can Are you wanting to go squeeze through the actual gate itself or the fences around it?
There's
a couple of gates.
I don't
They're
know.
about all the same
Yeah,
in
all the
width
same.
or anything like that.
I'll just go through one of the gates.
Just one of the gates. There are 3 gates. The front gate, which is a double gate. There is a side gate that is just a single type of door one, and there's another. Looks more like a servant gate.
I'll go through the side.
Side? Okay. I suppose it'd be easier to do this. There's no one there's no patrols, also, or anything like that. Oh, did I finally? I have a bug on this map, but oh no, it disappeared. Whatever. It'll be easy to just do this. Where are you?
I don't know where I am.
There you are. Why are you invisible? Oh, you're not. I understand what that is happening now. And then it's this button. Pull this in. Does that work?
1 second.
Oh, there it
hello,
goes.
I'm here.
Yeah, you're over there.
Oh, those ladies just general server tokens.
Ignore them for now. But yeah,
Okay.
they're also general made, so it's you don't see them there. They'll be for later on. I'll do this actually. I can just do this. There we go.
There we are. I'm going to be snooping out, but I'm not going to be stealthy necessarily. I'm going to be going around like I'm looking at the garden.
Oh.
But I'm not.
Okay. One moment. You're free to move if you wish.
Okay, cool. I wasn't sure if you had any secrets you needed to quickly hide.
No. I will do one thing. Out in the garden. 100%. 100%. Okay.
Do I see that child?
You do.
I'm gonna pretend like I don't see her.
Mm-hmm.
Go step around a rock.
You can see a maid. It's clearly just keeping an eye on her in general, but it's more focused on her knitting.
Oh. Man, people love the knit in this town.
People love to knit in this camp.
It's gotta be a knitting club here.
I definitely just can't think of anything on the spot.
I wonder what women do.
Women be knitting.
You said there were no hedges. There's a hedge right there.
No hedges in the outside part. This is like an inner courtyard garden thing. Fuck off. It's
Are there
different.
any actual flowers?
I mean, flowers. Not really, actually. Everything's pretty exotic in nature.
Foliage. Are there any animals?
No animals that you can see. She just seems to be playing by herself. Just like throwing a bowl at the statue, it bounces back. She catches it, throws it, bounces
She's
back.
going to break that statue one day. What is the statue of?
Looks to be a musician. You're facing the wrong way, so you can't see the face.
No, but I see its instrument. Sort of.
Yes, it is a lute.
How
Your
high are these
passive
hedges?
stealth is quite high.
What, the
You-
passive
you-
stealth of 13?
I mean, yeah.
Oh.
I can look at their passive perception. Hers is tough. The child's is a little bit better, but still. But yeah, these hedges are slightly shorter than you are. Like they'd go up to about your mouth.
I'll try and lean over it to look at the leaves here. Is there any particular, like, rhyme or reason for these plants existing, or is it pure decoration?
Give me a nature check, I suppose.
Because I don't know if this is just garden. 10.
I mean, they all seem pretty exotic. A lot of them are water-based, actually. They're not really seen as native on-land plants.
Oh.
They're more swampy, I'm gonna say, but I don't think that's quite right.
Give me
But yeah. What? Is that? I just see a... No? Why is there a door there?
What?
You see a door?
What?
If I drag you back... You don't see a door! There's a door when I... Oh, the door's gone!
Oh, this is a horror map now. Oh, what room is that? It's a meeting room of some kind. It's a couch. Stables.
Dog houses.
Dog houses.
No dogs in them.
Why aren't there any dogs? Oh, I can't. Oh, God, that's...
Wait. Oh, I know why. That's okay.
Dog houses with no dogs.
You see the chains, you see the bowls, you see the water. No
So
dogs.
it looks like there's meant to be a dog here.
Yeah. Meant to be 2 dogs.
Big houses or small dog houses?
I understand what happened there. Medium?
Medium-sized dog. That is a category of dog, so yes. What does this door look like? Just a side door?
This is the servant's door. You would, at this point in time, because obviously I don't have tokens placed for this, is you see servants indoors busy running around, some of them in their bedrooms. This is clearly the servants' quarter, or the servants' wing.
Yeah.
Actually, a lot of activity. Like a shit ton of activity.
They're probably all prepping, eh? And that's the front again.
And there are 2 large chimneys.
Kitchen.
Yeah. the cooks be busy.
Yeah, should I ask about the dogs? Hmm. Hmm. Do I get kicked out of the party before it even starts?
What would this be actually? Like, just give me a perception check.
Okay. Why do so many of the ones I need to roll? It's not bad. Why do the ones I need to roll so much? I have a +2 throw in.
As you're walking around this building, you've seen what is clearly the Lord's daughter.
She looks sick.
You didn't get that good a look. You kind of just noticed her and walked around. I mean, you can always go back, I suppose. But
Yeah, that's what I was going to do anyway, because I asked her about the dogs.
you feel... You don't see anything, you don't smell anything, you don't hear anything, but you feel like there's eyes watching you.
I much more meticulously look like I am looking at the plants and only the plants.
It's very much the sixth sense. You sense no hostility. You sense no positive or negative towards you. You just feel like you're being watched.
Crouch. Actually, I'm gonna go over here. Wait, I'm just trying to figure out the best place. Yeah, that will be blocked off. I'm gonna go over here.
Mm-hmm.
Crouch.
This, of course, is actually a little bit higher than the hedges.
Yes, that's exactly why I'm doing it. I'm gonna stick my head through the hedge.
Mm-hmm. She catches the ball, looks around.
I'd send out, I'd like stick out and send out my good old Fable.
Fable appears. You can drag
It's
it
more
on
obvious.
if you wanted.
Oh, nice, I can.
Yeah, I have those permission sets so users can do it. It's the only way Lee can actually polymorph. She looks at it. She looks to the maid, looks to it, looks to the maid. Hey, can I have a snack? Do we have any cookies? I want cookies. Can you get me some cookies, man? She stops her knitting. It is very early in the morning. Please give me some cookies. Okay. Only 2. Yeah. Oh, fuck it. I'm trying to drag it manually now. Fuck the doors. I don't know why I decided to do that normally.
You can do whatever you want.
I think that's an old habit now. You remind me of my father.
Why does he remind you of your father? Wait, I'll move my token there.
It's a fish!
I'm not a fish.
Oh, okay. What are you?
I am. I forgot the name of the species. Axolotl, that's it. I am.
Did you seriously forget Axolotl?
I did. Shush.
What the fuck?
Sometimes my brain just goes, I don't know that word, despite being absolutely in love with it.
Concern.
Here's
You're not meant to
my
be here.
What?
You're not meant to be here.
Oh. Well, it's very easy to get in.
She pulls out a dagger.
I'm not here to hurt. I'm just so curious.
My papa
Yeah.
says to be wary of strangers.
Oh, I am a stranger, so that's fair. But I ain't coming closer. And obviously he's more dangerous than I am.
No.
Oh?
No. This is tiny. You're small.
Oh.
Like me.
Yeah. Well,
Still stab you though.
I mean, I can do the same to you, but I'm not good enough.
Stab me!
Why are you gonna stab me?
We're trespassing!
Yes, I am trespassing, aren't I? I was just having a look at your plants, because I found them pretty cool. There's not a lot of gardens in big cities.
No. I guess not.
Who's that? And I point at the statue.
Eh? Well, I'm still learning my Draconic, so I can't actually read it.
Oh, wait. I think I know Draconic. I do. Oh, I know Draconic.
I know Elvish quite well. Draconic, I'm still a bit rusty on.
I only know Draconic. He knows Draconic, so I point at faithful to you.
Oh. It's an animal knows. Now, that's just sad.
But I mean, look at him.
I'm sure he is he is a dragon.
Exactly. Hey, what happened to your dogs?
Hmm? Oh, no, they're off, on walkies. Their
Oh.
morning walk.
Are they friendly dogs?
I mean, they're guard dogs.
Ow. So they're probably not friendly towards me.
No, you're a trespasser. That would be off, and you'd probably be grappled and prone now by now.
Say, are you sick?
No? Why would I be sick? Am I supposed to be sick?
I don't know.
I'm so sick.
I'm not sure if she'd give you cookies if you were sick.
Oh, I can't be sick. I need the cookies.
I was just curious. I gotta be honest. Is your dad even home?
No, he's working the dogs.
Why does my familiar remind you of him?
He doesn't.
I insight check that. Damn it. Oh.
You must have misheard.
Doesn't. Okay.
But my name's Farah. What's yours?
My name's Zuku. I stick out a hand to shake.
Excuse me. Reaches out with her dagger hand. Realizes she has a dagger. Puts it away. Shakes your hand. And now we're no longer strangers.
Exactly. It's very easy to make friends.
I don't have many friends.
Why
Are
not?
you my friend?
I mean, do you want to be friends?
My first friend?
But you don't go out much.
No.
Do you know why?
It's dangerous.
It's dangerous?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Do you want to play catch?
Well, I'm not sure the maid lady will be too happy if she finally comes back out to you playing catch with me.
It's fine. She's gonna spend like the next 10 minutes not finding cookies because I ate them all earlier.
You're a sneaky child. But yeah, I'll play catch.
Well, there is just a nameplate on the statue, by the way, that you can now see properly.
Oh yeah, I can now read it. What's it say?
in Draconic, in honor of the famous bard known
Fame. Okay.
known as the master of many performances, the connoisseur of instruments, the many-faced god of bards.
Oh my god, it's a long description. He definitely told them to write this on it.
To make things brief, insert. This is quite the large plaque. It's got quite the long title. So much so that I'm not gonna bother with it.
Give me the name. Just gonna skim through it until there's a name.
Zig.
Zeke. I'll keep that in my head. Alright, well, no, I'm got no ulterior motives or anything. I'm just gonna spend the next 9 minutes playing catch.
I mean, from your angles, you could actually. Oh no, you won't. You won't see her show up at all.
Nope.
Oh yes, you do.
Yeah,
See,
from
Yeah, the edge of movement.
What?
Oh, I throw the ball back.
Roll it.
Glorpins. The cookies are gone.
Oh god.
What did I say about sneaking cookies in the morning? You're in trouble now, Missy. We're gonna take a visit to your mother. Grabs her. No! Looks back towards you one last time. Gives a little wave.
I wave back. And I make Fable do it with his wing.
Now I move them back into position.
And then I leave. Confirming that the child is not sick. Just probably magical.
No!
Oh my god, I wonder why he's hiding her.
No! What would tell you that?
And I'll go find the others.
Yes. Back to the main map. Oh, wait, how do I do it? How do I drag you back to the main map? This way, I suppose. And making your way back. I'd imagine you find everyone in the actual main tavern area itself.
Hello, everyone.
One in a very, very fancy looking suit.
Oh.
Hello.
And it's not the turtle.
Terry, if you could put it in TC stuff. Because I can't.
Copy image. It's uploading. There we go. That is the image. Lucky I never closed that.
It's a very fancy suit.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
So you can see that it's starting to singe at the top though. Not fire resistant.
I'm not mad!
She starts smouldering.
Just don't let your hair touch the suit.
Fine, I'll tie my hair up.
There you go.
Fine, I'll tie my hair up. Get a fire resistant hair tie.
It's like a fiery man bun.
Fire man bun.
Just use a ring. Metal.
My hair's already tied up at the back.
Ah.
It's just that it has two bits on the front that come down.
Yes.
Well, I'm sure that he looks absolutely amazing if I could see him.
And he said I can go in my usual attire, so I will go in my usual attire because
Cousin,
I have
what's have you
fancy
been doing
attire.
all day?
Well, sitting here with mostly just Stan. And it's only been like an hour and a half today.
Fair.
But I did some scouting. I was hoping to find Leocass. He's out walking the dog somewhere.
Out looking at a dog somewhere?
Walking the dog.
Oh, apologies.
Kid's nice though.
He has a child?
Yeah, like what the daughter of the book lady said.
Oh, that's right. If I recall, she said he was sick. She He?
is not sick, but is learning Draconic.
Oh, a marvelous language.
Yeah, it's
Very
kind of
steeped in the arcane.
Assuming by the well, actually no. I guess not many people would know Draconic if there's a big uproar about magic. So no one would really know that's a bard statue. Yeah, he likes magic. Do you know anyone by the... I'm just asking because you like performance stuff, and I'm just wondering if you know anyone called Zig? Or did know? Have knowledge of?
I can't say that the name rings a bell.
Okay.
Fairly simple name.
It is a very simple name. I'll do research on it, or ask him tonight. I will be chilling out for the rest of the day till it's party time.
Very well. And if that is all, I'll skip to the night. Does anyone remember when I said it started? It's dinner, so it's like
I was
6.
about to say 7. I'm like, no,
Yeah, I was
that's
going
the
to say
dance.
7 as well. But
But that was the dance party. I don't know when this starts. Probably like 5 or 6. Probably a bit of a beginning to give the nobles some time to be fashionably late.
I'll set the time. I'll leave the time as it is, so about 5:30, to give you guys the actual time to make decisions or anything. There is clothing that appears in your rooms.
Magic?
Yeah, it appears in your rooms. You just casually go up to go get something or go check on something, and you just see for Kazan and for Stan, small pile of clothes.
Okay, what type of clothes? What they give me?
You got one hell of a fancy poncho.
No pants.
No pants.
Good. I wouldn't have wore them anyway.
Well, I should clarify. Someone needs to point it out for Kazan. So one of you guys will see it. Kazan won't.
Now, Terry, what does a
Grab it,
fancy
Kazan.
poncho look like?
I don't know.
I
Use your
just
imagination.
I just googled fancy poncho.
Is it like a bib with like a what is it, tuxedo print on it?
I imagine it's like the one was the luxurious poncho coat, which is literally like fur trimmed.
Fancy poncho has not given
I
me good
see
results.
that. That's not a poncho.
No, but there aren't very good fancy ponchos.
There's one with just the French flag.
My God.
I like to think he's just wearing the French flag.
No. We shall have to rely on theatre of mind for that one.
Yes.
It is fancy poncho.
Alright. Does he give us like invitations or something? How do we get in?
In amongst the pile of clothes, there are invitations. Yep. for Kazan, it is just a nice, well-made black fancy suit.
Here you are. I give him each piece individually so he can know which piece is which.
He does he feels them all over, identifying them, placing them individually. Thank you, Luku. I can manage this part by myself.
No worries.
Gets dressed. And you all await in the bottom of the tavern. This. No. So it's far. I'll put it ahead like an extra 5 minutes actually. Are you all ready to head to Leokar's mansion?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you have to undo that.
You have to let all the maids back.
That's fine.
Did you tell us about what was? Did you tell us about what you did and what you saw?
You did.
Cool. Nice.
Oh, get rid of that. Let me just drag you all on so you have vision when I. Yeah.
And I'm assuming since it's like the city, it's not. Is it going to be pitch? Is it pitch black outside, or are there like lanterns and stuff? So it's not.
Let's just say that I am not activating dark mode on this map.
Okay, so it's just like dimly lit.
That's quite well lit for the most part.
Cool. Good, because
That's the mage. She's back.
Dark vision.
The maid's
Generic
back.
token.
Wait,
The maid's
let me
back.
move. Let me move. Cool.
What? Oh, I forgot about you too. Yeah, delete those ones.
Oh, hello.
Hey, Terry.
Uh-huh.
You're forgetting someone.
Son of a bitch!
The man.
Every
The
time,
legend.
man. Every time. We even were just talking about him.
Oh, NPCs! I just can't remember them for the life of me.
And
Oh,
where's
God, I'm so bad at that.
Where's your familiar? I guess that's not really important.
I know, it's not that important. I only just
Under the
think
hat.
It's important.
But you see... I'll skip it ahead.
Wait, are we guests or are we like... What's...
Are you a
what
guest?
are we
You've got
doing?
invitations.
Oh, good.
You've been let
Did-
through the front gate. There was just one dude checking invitations. Allows you all in. You arrive here at the stairs.
Oh, did we have a plan? Or just... So I didn't
You
have
can
a plan?
discuss that on the way. We'll do a full
I'm
retcon.
just gonna be looking for your guys.
Yep. Let's
And then
just
what?
wing it.
Say hi to him, and maybe he'll recognize Casson.
Okay, cool.
Well, we should introduce Cousin to him because
Yeah.
I would
never.
point out that we've never met in person.
Yes.
Oh. Well, then we can just say, the man that he's talking to.
If we can manage to get him in private, I would imagine so.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a party, and I will assume that this is going to be a difficult task.
Well, even if we can't get him in private now, we can maybe organize a meeting.
Let's hope so.
I'll bring out
Is it-
my charms.
Is it worth using enhance ability to...
I wouldn't
Enhance.
use any magic here.
No, like I can do it before going in.
Yes. On the way, where there's still people.
You can duck off into an alley real quick. It's not that hard to hide those type of spells.
I guess it's not that worth it. It would really just give us advantage on... Yeah. I don't know. No, don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't need to use it all the time.
Right. But this is a 2-story mansion. Has these flight of stairs. It is marble, well, stone. It's quite elaborate. Now, Sarah, I didn't point this out the last time, but these torches here, if you can't tell, are dragon
Nice.
hands or claws.
Oh!
Welcome. Good. Yes, that is a brazier.
Very cool. Why is it like a dragon claw?
Oh, if you're gonna like that, then just one moment. I'll open the door for you.
Oh, Chasm, just follow me. I got you.
Thank you. Opens the door, steps back.
I'm gonna hold it back from
Hey,
touching it.
that's pretty good.
It's so cool. And just bring out Fable Deer. Look at it. It's like you.
Welcome to the Leocast party. Just follow the maids. They will guide you to where you need to go.
Thank you. Can I just
I'm
touch it
assuming they
once?
don't.
I just want to put my hand in its mouth.
No, you're not allowed to touch it.
Fine. Okay, so I don't have to touch it. Just like kick nothing.
This way, Mr. Good Sir. Points this way, not up the stairs.
Yeah. Okay. I go to your thing that you pinged.
You not see my pings?
Oh, you pinged to where I am, right?
Yeah, just like on the side here, not the staircase up.
Oh, up there.
That door there.
Okay.
Yeah, run back and sneak a touch.
Nope.
Is it like a little like moist stain?
Is there like a dex
I'm
check
not
to stop?
actually wet.
Make a perception check, Ugu.
Oh.
It was a bit warm to the touch.
Not gonna let me do this. You gotta trust me.
No. No.
Hold on.
No.
Why not?
I don't think this is the way that we should start the party.
Oh my god, I grab your hand and I put it on the dragon. It's warm.
You don't
I'm
feel
warm.
anything. No,
It going crazy.
It is actually warm to your touch.
Wow,
until
this is
beneficial to
Oh
probably move
my
it to
gosh,
map
you
mode.
are ridiculous.
Can I make an Arcana check on it?
Sure.
While being sarcastic, I still want to do Arcana. Oh, 2 and a 3!
2 and a 3.
2 and a 3!
It's a warm statue, you know.
It's,
It's
You
the
know-
lights above it.
It's warm in here. The kitchen it has been on all day.
well, there must be a fireplace or oven underneath this thing.
Oh, hello everyone.
I put Fable Deer back in my hat.
Oh, there's the
Nice.
man we're looking for up on stage.
As you can see, that there seems to be mild entertainment, two performers,
kind of
two
performers?
bards,
Oh, the
dancers.
ones with the abs.
You can see that there are two bards, one playing the flute, one playing the lute.
Oh,
But yeah, they're dancers. You are going around.
Damn, they got some abs.
oh no, I'm stuck
What?
between performers. Which one do I want?
You
Terry,
can see there are a couple of empty seats, yes?
do we recognize this individual?
No, you do not.
It seems quite
Ooh,
unique.
You do not recognize him. But you do see that
Yeah.
over here is Lord Sala
Yeah,
Karen would.
I don't like him.
This is unfortunate. There's not 4
is-
empty spaces.
He is in current conversation with some of the people nearby, though does note your entrance and gives you all a polite nod
Oh, wait.
of acknowledgement. Um,
What?
Oh, no.
Oh,
oh,
okay.
that was too far.
Hello.
As my headset's gone, as one of the maids follows. Just take a seat where available. Dinner will be arriving shortly.
Well, I don't like him, so I'm gonna sit over here.
I'll show Kaz into the seat next to me.
I'll move you how you wanted to. You just hold shift after picking up your
Ah,
token.
yeah.
As Leocars speaks. Welcome, one and all. It is absolutely wondrous to have you all here. We are just awaiting one more guest, so do be patient. Dinner will be arriving shortly, I'm told. And do enjoy this fabulous performance and this wonderful music.
I do. Is it good?
Ah! Old sheep. Son of a bitch. Yeah.
On par with what you would expect from standard performers. Like myself.
That's the bards. I'll see if they're any better. I have to change the goddamn default sheet. My skills are also broken. Yeah,
Same,
yeah.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Wow. At least it matches.
Yeah, at least they match. That's it. Now there's no. You know what? Because it's just about in sync, it's actually pretty good.
They skimped on the performers.
Yeah. Now, it's impressive that the bards and the performers are in sync, but the actual performance itself is nothing amazing.
I just idly tap my hands on the table to it.
Yeah, that's just about all it's worth. About another minute goes by. You've all taken your seats. Food does come out. A little bit of snack food, entree type of thing.
What
Just
kind of food? Like
Cucumber
as in,
sandwiches.
okay, yeah.
It's snack food, no actual meals.
Like high tea food.
Yeah. As you hear the door open. Excuse me. The door closes. Welcome to the... Just silence after that.
Oh, he kind of looks like the guy isn't wearing my suit.
And then he steps here.
That's be a vampire.
Yeah, he's gonna look at you, isn't he?
Nonny.
I imagine Sparks like sitting at the table, just staring straight ahead, just like don't move.
No,
Surprise,
give me a
she
second. I
does.
just gotta go check an image real quick to see if this matches anything. I'm gonna go
Wait,
like Chrome. Where's it? My docs? Where the fuck's docs? I'm pretty sure.
The first actual use of the turning token thing that I think is valid.
It's a bit zoomed out, but it could be.
It is not.
Okay. Oh. Whew.
Hover over the token. Remember, you can see the full image.
Yeah. No, I was looking at my Google Doc.
Yes.
Would you be
Bark
having...
firewood.
I don't know what you mean.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Do I know who this man is?
Ardon.
Ardon.
That's all you know.
Ardon.
As I fix the token. And he moves to the only available seat.
Ardon.
Oh,
Have
hello.
I
You're
written
very
Ardon?
intimidating.
Silence. Well, it seems that some people here know each other. Absolutely wonderful. But let's get some introductions out of the way for those who don't know everyone. I am Lord Leocas. This is my match, and lovely to have you all here. The dancers back away. Hang on. To my left is Lord Sarlach Taranwood, a wonderful member of this lovely city. To my right is the warlord Gelder Silent Doom.
Oh, sick name.
Silent Doom.
Introducing Noble.
isn't
This is
he the
Noble
guy
1,
that-
Noble 2, Noble 3. I think that's his cousin.
Isn't Silent Doom the one that was gonna be like more receptive to our... Like he was like
He
gonna
was.
be more...
He's the one. He's the warlord from the neighboring country. Not the leader. This specifically, I don't think anyone got anything from him, but he is. Where's the handouts?
Yeah, I swear the was it the beaver dude, the
The
Infant-
otter.
Otter?
Nope.
Yeah, Otter. Didn't he like say something about him being like not as against magic as the other guy, or is that something else? I don't know. I could be wrong.
Kawa. There it is.
Yeah.
That was funny, mate. He is just a dude. But his primarily purpose is a merchant.
Yeah.
But yes, noble. Apologies, Axolotl. I'm afraid I don't actually know who you are.
My name's Eric.
Lovely to have you here. Interesting. I don't recall him fighting. Anywho, I'm sure that it's just a slip of the mind. And our resident visitor, well, a member of the Atchisons, Ardon. Some of you may recognize the name. He is a famous, a famous hunter, and has been securing our borders and dealing with the high-level threats for many, many years now. It is an absolute honor to have someone of such renown.
I am going to be inside all this.
You can certainly try.
See, I would. But I think Sparks is stressing.
Fire sweat.
Fire sweat. What is gripping the necklace underneath his goddamn suit.
What an honor.
Lovely to be here in your presence, Lord Leocas.
Well, I don't need an insight for that. Creepy as fuck, dude.
Are you saying that, or is that you?
Yeah, quietly, but yes.
Head snaps around you. I sense magic on you, little one.
Well, I'm not really the typical human, am I?
Dragon. Axolotl.
Dragonborn? Yep.
You'd make a terrific specimen.
certainly would. Many people want a part of me, but I don't allow it.
Except for the missing finger.
Except for this. So I hold the pinky. No pinky.
Yes. And Noble. I'm sorry. I seem to have forgotten your ponchoist's name.
Oh, I'm Stan. Nice to meet you.
It's normal, your name.
Yeah. So what is it supposed to be? As Guadel from
Yeah, I just love it. He's like silent doom and Leo cast and all that. And it's just, hi, I'm Stan.
I'm Stan.
Stan's quite a common name where I'm from.
We have to have the normal named people every now and then.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I'm like my Uncle Franklin and
Frank.
Well, regardless, it's lovely. You know, if you don't mind me asking, you're not one from the Verdant Vale, are you?
Verdant Vale? Verdant Wilds.
Verdant Wild, was it? Sorry, it's been so long.
Yeah, I'm from there. Yeah, what about it? Have you been there before?
My deepest apologies, old wise druid one.
Ah,
It's an honor to have you here. A genuine honor. Insert noble. And Spark Pirewood. I've heard of you. Lovely to have you here.
It is a pleasure.
A fellow member of the Atchison. I've heard that you are absolutely climbing the ranks.
Fire sweat.
And
Sarah, why didn't I have a... I need a fire sweat.
Yeah, you need like a little bit of smoke coming off your forehead.
do you need a fireproof towel, man?
Wait, who moved me?
You, I thought.
You.
I didn't.
I didn't move me.
Oh,
You
Wait
definitely
a
moved
minute.
yourself.
Oh my god, when I switch through my emotions, it moves my token.
yeah, because it's arrow keys.
I genuinely thought you went to go to the corner to go stress out.
is on your numpad or something.
I thought it was complete canon.
Because you're like breathing heavy and moving to the corner.
No, look, because if I press 3, it does nothing. If I press 2, it moves me down.
Oh yeah, because 4, 8,
classic-
6, and 2
yeah,
are arrow keys.
Arrow keys, yeah. I
You
did
need to
not-
click numlock and then read bind
Yeah,
them.
numlock, yeah.
Anyway.
Even from
Noble,
here you can.
generic noble, and Kazan Sosk. Wonderful to meet you finally. I'm glad that you got my invitation. Kazan is looking in the general direction. Lovely to be here, Leokaz.
I'm interested in that. Can I do another insight on that?
Yeah,
He's
sure.
not meant to have an invitation.
He wasn't, no.
God damn it, there's one better.
I mean,
If he was meant to get an invitation, how am I meant to know?
Leokaz is terribly, terribly hard to read. If we were in 2A, that would be a critical fail.
Yeah. Hey, that means he at least has a 17.
Claps his hands. Now that everyone is here, let us have a wonderful dinner tonight, and I do so hope that you all enjoy the entertainment, and everyone has a wonderful night. As the maids.
Insight to make
Yes, of course you can.
Off. Yeah, I just didn't. Yeah.
As the maids come in, everyone delivers food. I do hope that
Yeah.
everyone loves seafood.
Oh, yeah. This is my shit, and I'm gonna elbow him.
You have never touched something so solid.
Muscle?
You don't know, but by gods, it did not move a
are you
single
touching?
millimeter.
Now I'm gonna have to find every excuse to touch him.
What are you touching?
She elbowed Arden.
Oh.
But as dinner is served, that is where we'll end tonight's session.
There's
Once
one thing
again.
that's pissing me off.
Hmm?
His token is a little bit rotated.
Is it still a little bit rotated? I'm
Look
pretty
at
sure
his
that's right.
image. There we
No?
go.
I did fix it? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't see any difference. But it's wonderful. Once again,
Oh, you forgot to
I haven't
change it
needed to
onto the
prep
map,
for another week.
Tyler.
What?
You forgot to change it onto the map.
No, I wasn't gonna do it. Not until
Oh.
a fight. Something.
For this,
We're
I
talking about
recommend it.
tokens. Yeah, I'd say anytime we have a map with tokens, it should definitely
Yeah,
do it.
especially for next session, I recommend it. Help start with this.
Fair.
As a bit of a GM hint.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm surprised he hasn't fucking already, like, whipped out a blade. And I'm so sad I just got this new suit.
He looks unarmed.
Yeah,
He
I
has
look
arms,
unarmed.
but no weapons.
I don't have a weapon or armor on. That doesn't mean shit. It takes me one round and I'm fully equipped.
Oh yeah, did they take our weapons before we entered it?
No.
Hmm.
I mean, on that note, I'll briefly resume session. Lord Sarlacc, in fact, has a rapier at his side.
Oh.
And the warlord here actually has a great sword leaning on his chair.
Oh shit.
In fact, the warlord, as you can see, is in full plate. He's still fully armored.
I see.
Spark, give me a quick Arcana check.
I closed my character sheet. Let's Arcana advantage.
I
Spark.
missed this.
22.
22? He's wearing +3 full plate.
Oh,
Magically enchanted, not ruined.
that's fucking nutty.
Now I'll stop the session.
Yes, Lee?
Wait, are you wearing armor?
No. I'm wearing a suit.
Oh. Well, that's good.
It's fine. I
I'm-
have bound weapon and bound armor. It takes me literally
What,
one
bound
round.
armor?
Yeah, it's part of my
Oh.
abilities. I get bound weapon and bound armor. I can use an action to summon my armor and a bonus action to summon my weapon, and it automatically equips.
Pretty good. What about Uki? Are you wearing armor?
It gives me her normal attire.
Oh, she. Oh, I thought she was wearing something.
Nah.
She was fancy enough.
It's just you with your fancy poncho.
Yeah, I'm just always armored. I do.
I'm just sad because
I
it
mean,
automatically
I-
equips my fucking armor. It means it's gonna destroy my suit.
Oh, it just rips off.
It's gonna it's gonna apply equip it to me, and it's rather gonna be very constrictive, or it's gonna just rip the suit. Or at least the jacket.
Just take off the jacket beforehand.
I fucking do the flourish of whipping off the jacket and just summon my armor.
Yeah.
Could you say that you made it a quick one, so you just rip it off, like buttons on the all the shit?
It's a jacket. It's not like tied up. It's a jacket.
I mean, you're in gentleman position, so you've got the one button.
I guess. Anyway, that's the end of the session.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Good night.
I keep forgetting that druids are like